that just went off. That was nice. You guys all were like, oh, all at once. That was very nice, you know?
Look at this dude stealing my fucking kill. Fuck
I know only 3 of you bags on my bro.
I know, how do only 3 of you talk on your mics? Why is little Timmy on the bottom of the leaderboard? What's little Timmy doing? Little Timmy, I know you're gay, Tim. Imagine, bro, like, you're not gay. And that's your mom comes in and does. Imagine mom comes in and does it. Nate, Olivia told you know, like, remember how? What was that story that you told me before? Like Olivia said she left a pie somewhere, and she's like, "Don't tell mom," but then she told mom that you did it.
Bro, she fucking she fed Argos a whole sandwich.
Okay, that right. So imagine if Olivia keeps telling us not to tell mom that she's gay, but she's really going around saying that you are gay, and then mom's like, Olivia's been telling me that you're gay, and you're like, what?
What? I think they think I'm gay because not one time was golden, right? So, sprayed myself with shit ton of cologne, and I got in the car with Jay. She's like, "You smell like cologne." You probably think I'm kissing a dude or something, bro.
Switching rally points.
You smell more like you have more cologne on since you left, and I was like, she probably thinks I'm gay.
Well, bro, so remember that guy I used to work for, and I told you I stopped working for him because he wanted me to suck his dick?
Yeah, I know, that's
bro.
ridiculous.
So I have WhatsApp downloaded because one of my dealers the guy that deals me acid, because acid's extremely illegal. He only talks through WhatsApp because WhatsApp's not trackable right now until like you know, like eventually every app you have to pay for. Like when Pandora first came out, it was free. You had unlimited skips. Now it's like Pandora Premium, or you know, SoundCloud used to be free for everybody. Now it's like, why all these guys are running together?
Now you have to pay for SoundCloud Go. It's gay.
You guys are gay for running together. Why don't you try to break it up a little bit? You know, bro, Backstreet's not back, bro.
Bro, you got a shitty ass plan. Shitty ass plan.
Beating you, what you talking about?
Yo, Backstreet's not back, bro, and this is not alright, so you guys should be breaking up a little bit. I fucking muted that kid. That's Rojo Anthrax. I fucking muted that nigga. But, what's it called? Bro, that dude is weird. He was rich as fuck, and he showed me shit. He had first of all, he had his bed up against his closet. The closet had no door, and all of his shit was behind a curtain in that closet. Bro, he showed me the receipts to them. He had everything. He bought me that hippie sweater that I have, right? He bought me that I have one of the, you know, the hippie sweaters, like the ones that look like rugs.
Yeah, one with Hampton.
The one that I have, he bought me, bro, and it had a $300 price tag on it. When he bought it, he's like, "This is from this."
Damn,
he's like, "This is from this high quality store." And he used to tell me, and I used to not think he was gay when he would say, he's like, when I first met him, like, "Oh, we'll be friends." He's like, "And I'll take care of you. Don't worry." He's like, "You probably never had a friendship like me." And I'm like, and I would say to him, like, because back then I'd be like, "No homo, I never have. You know, I've never been friends with an adult. It's pretty cool because I feel like I'm more mature." Then, like, because some of the kids, like, I used to have, these niggas. I'll tell you in the lobby because these guys are gay. What?
He's gone.
What'd you say, Carlos Mencia? Carlos Mencia, can you repeat that for me? Can you repeat that for me, man? Come on, man. Carlos Mencia, man. Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Let me just tell you in the lobby real quick before it starts. I'll talk quick. But I never thought anything he was saying or doing was gay until he said that he wanted me to suck his dick for money. Maybe it was just an offer. Maybe I could have still been friends with him after, but like, no, that's...
It was an offer, you know.
Like, he was only offering, but like, but when I got up to leave, he thought I was like being rude about it. He's like, "Damn, you don't gotta go." And I'm like, "Nah," like, he's like, "Just forget I said it." And I'm like, "No, nigga, like that ain't cool. Like, that ain't, I don't even know how old he was. I never knew his last name."
I can't believe you did that!
Bro, do you know how he got a hold of me? He gave,
Yeah, He got a hold of it.
He used to come into Wegmans. That's how I met him. He used to come in, and I used to always make his pizza the best for him because I used to always try to make food good. And we used to talk in Wegmans. He'd be like, "Oh, yo, you like this stuff and this," and like he was cool about it. I honestly, it was chill. Like it was pretty cool to have an adult friend. Then I quit, or I got fired actually, and he gave his cell phone number to one of the employees that works there, and then gave the number to Andrew. And Andrew was like, "Hey, one of your employees in pizza told me to give this number to you." And I'm like, "Oh, who is he?" Like, some guy named Joe. And I was like, "Oh, it's that nigga. I wonder what's good." So I called him, and he's like, "Damn, I heard you lost your job." And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "I got some work if you want to come work with me." I'm like, "I don't know." He's like, "Well, come over and I chilled with him a few times, like normally." He's like, "Come over and chill." He's like, "Do you smoke or drink?" I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." He's like, "We'll just come over. We'll party, whatever. We'll talk about some shit I have to do." I'm like, "All right." So I get there, and he's like, he lives in that building. It's like 3 stories tall. He's like, so here's the deal. My mother used to own this building, right? And she just passed away. So the top 2 floors I'm going to remodel because she lived in every floor, and I'm going to sell them out, and I'm going to rent them to people. And I was like, all right. He's like, "But I need you to help me paint these things." So I was going in painting bookshelves that were permanently like stapled to the wall. I was going in like scraping off paint off the floor. Like it was jobs that like you could tell he didn't want to do, but he was paying me like almost $100 an hour. Like if I worked for 6 hours, he gave me like $600. You know what I mean? Not probably because he was trying to butter me up to fucking fuck me, bro. Whatever the case was. So, but he was so rich, bro. He had security cameras everywhere. He had 3, and they were all run by like Comcast and Samsung. He had 3 outside of his window. Outside of his front door. He had 2 that were pointing both directions down the hallways of his bedroom. He had a couple in his kitchen. I'm surprised he didn't have any in the bathroom. Who the fuck knows? But he had all these cameras everywhere, which is whatever, right? And then he was like, maybe it's a show, like, "Oh, haha, you want me to suck your dick? Where's the laugh? Where's the celebrity? Come on, tell him I'm getting pranked." But then I would be painting, and he would come up and just like, it was already like 2 weeks into the friendship, and like it sounds gay to call it that, but like we would just chill. He was my boy, and like he'd come up and put his hand on my shoulder, and to me in like a non-gay way, and be like, "Hey, you want this real quick?" And like lean down and hand me like a bottle like a water, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, word." And like, you know, obviously it's brand new. It's not like he put drugs in it or nothing. And I'm drinking it, and we're taking breaks, and we're talking and shooting the shit and watching, like we were smoking in his apartment, just watching movies and shit, learning stuff about each other, just normal dude shit, normal fucking shit you do with a nigga that you hang out with. And then it's like, you know, like every time I wanted to leave, bro, it was kind of like I had like forced myself to go. I'd be like, oh shit, I gotta go. My girl's getting out of work, and I told her I was only gonna do work. Like I would like paint for like 4 hours and then chill there for like 2 more with him. You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, "Oh, I'll order food or I'll cook something," and he would cook up like the meanest barbecue food, bro. He was like a fat black dude. And then it got kind of weird because only a week into our friendship, we were talking about it, and he started getting personal with shit. He's like, "Oh, I've been to prison before," and you know, he like just right away lifted up his shirt and showed me his stomach. He had like bro, his fucking, from where his belly button was down the center, down to like probably where like his crotch area started. I didn't see his dick or anything, but where the crotch area started looked like an ass because it had been sewn together. He's like, "I got stabbed, I've been shot before." He was showing me all this shit. I was like, "Oh, it's cool." And then, you know, the next day we started talking about it again, and he like, we were watching a movie about jail, almost like he like prepared it, and like one of the niggas was getting raped. He's like, "You know that stuff really happens, right?" I'm like, "What?" He's like, "I'm not afraid to admit it, but like, you know, I was in prison for 6 years, and you don't get any pussy. There's no visits in certain prisons." And he's like, "I had some dude sucking my dick." He's like, "But it's not gay if the dude's sucking your dick." You know what I mean? And I'm like, "Oh."
Rather get your dick sucked than sucking the dick.
But whatever it was, I would never do no gay shit. I'll finger my asshole before someone fucking sticks their dick in there. I'm gonna start playing now. But like, you know what I mean? And then I downloaded WhatsApp. This is just how the story is gonna start. So then he's getting onto all this gay shit, and it just gets gayer and gayer and gayer. But so then that shit happened where he offered to suck my dick, and I told him to go fuck himself. And then we went on for a couple more days texting on phones. And then he just kept, he wouldn't give up. And even though I blocked his number, he found a way to still send the text through. Which is, hold on, I gotta change the playlist. But which is weird to me because it was blocked, and like every other number I've blocked in the past, like I blocked like ex's numbers and like stuff like that. Every other thing that I've blocked, the niggas like could never message me back again, so it was weird to me. And then you know, he starts like harassing me about it. He's like, oh, you lead me on and stuff. You act like you know, we were more than friends, like some like relationship stuff. And I'm like, bro, and like I would be careful about saying, because as soon as he told me like he started like talking about how he's in jail and how he was ghetto and like this and that, I kind of stopped saying nigga around him. And I would tell him like, I don't want you to think, I literally said to him, because when he said he got stabbed, I was a little scared because he was talking about gay shit and like this, like, is he gonna rape me? Or am I have to defend myself? Like, because I was already thinking about gay shit a little bit before he offered the fucking mouth sex. Hold on real quick, I just want to make a class while I'm talking. I need to change this gun. Make a class if you need to do something. But so he's like, oh, you were leading me on like you wanted something, like you wanted me. And I'm like, bro, you offered me a job to help fix your house up. I thought I was being nice helping you fix your mom. I'm like, listen here, nigga, I said. And he's like, who you calling a nigga? He's like, you better watch who you're talking to. I'm like, what the fuck are you gonna do? And then he sends me a wiki face. He's like, what do you want me to do? And I'm like, bro, this ain't a game. Like, I'm like, bro, and it was back when I had it only for like a half a year. I had an iPhone 5S, which was like the boxy square looking ones. I really fucking wish I fucking kept the texts, bro, because he's saying all this shit to me, and I'm like, he's like, what do you want me to do? I'm like, bro, you just want me to watch what I say to you, right? And now you're gonna try to talk to me like this, bro? I'm like, nigga, you're fucking whack as fuck. You're gay. He's like, bro, he said, watch who you calling gay. He's like, I told you that's just not gay when you're in prison. I'm like, I don't care what you told me, that's gay, bro. And he also said that he sucked a dick before, because when you get there, he said, if you're a pussy, they force you to do shit. He's like, and when I didn't learn that you couldn't be a pussy, so they got me into doing stuff. And so like, that's just gay. Like, you're gay, you're fucking gay, bro. Yeah, like, I'll be honest with you, here's the thing, it's like, I have never done it, but people experiment. If you want to go try to suck a dick and then you don't like it and you find that you're not gay, that's okay, you're not gay. Like Nick's dad, like, just the tip of it. You just suck the tip of the dick, it's alright. Like
I know, he's like, this is me and you're homosexual.
his dad's gay, but like, if you some people experiment.
No, you didn't see the thing. He's like, no, Jay fucked me so hard I got a nosebleed. I was like, what?
Like, if I remember correctly, obviously Selena's not gay, but she told me before she tried dating a girl once and she just didn't like it. Like, I don't consider you gay for trying shit. If you want to, like, see, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I put on gay porn before to see, like, am I gay? Like, it's like, fuck, like, here's the test. Is it gonna, like, you know what I mean? Come on, little fella, it's your time to shine. Thank God, I didn't get hard one and I shut it off, but like, he's like turning it into like conversation and flirting. And so here we go. Here's the story. I download WhatsApp because every time Selena would hit up the dealer for fucking acid, he would take forever to answer back. And like, I get it, because she met this guy through her friend, and he's like, this kid's so weird. Every time I would buy stuff, he's like, I can either deliver or you can come over, but if you come over, you have to stay a minimum of an hour. I'm only allowed to have people over for an hour. So to me, it's like a setup. Like, what are you gonna have me over for an hour and call the cops and then we get raided because like an undercover type shit? I'm like, nah, I'll meet you somewhere. I'll meet you anywhere you want. And then he'd have me meet me like, it'd be like midnight. He's like, let's go to this, meet me in this cemetery. And I'm like, bro, like, that's where cops would go. Like, he'd be like, oh, I don't want to meet anywhere where the cops are gonna be. He would tell me, but yet I had to stay at your house. Long story short, I download WhatsApp, and then I get a message from a number like, oh, hey, big guy, I never thought I'd hear from you again, because somehow I ended up blocking his number. I'm like, who's this? He's like, it's Joe. I'm like, I blocked your number. How are you texting me again? I called AT&T to block your number. He's like, oh, this is WhatsApp. I have WhatsApp as well, and I saw your name pop up, and my face lit up. Like, you know, I want to apologize. Maybe we can still be friends and see where the friendship goes after that. And I'm like, goes where, nigga? What do you mean? And then I don't have the voicemails anymore, bro, but he called me twice and left voicemails, and he's like, Nick, you know, and I think this guy's like really good at like, and I'm gonna tell you, this is weird as fuck to me, with all the expensive shit he had in his house, and he showed me like guns that he owns and stuff like illegally, but like he had like 14 pairs of $1,500 Gucci shoes. He had a pair of shoes that were literally made out of an alligator's skin, like with the receipts in it from the stores, from New York, he'd go to Cali, all these places, bro. The weed that I smoked with him was probably the best weed I had in my life. Who knows if it had fucking cocaine in it. I'm still making a class, that's why we're not playing yet, so hold on a second, my bad. But you know, all this shit. And then I'm like, bro, I don't want to talk to you anymore. I'm like, you're weird. I'm like, you know, honestly, I would have still stayed your friend if you had just let me go home normally after you offered me to suck your dick. I told him, I said, but then you're still being weird about it, and as we're arguing, you're making like flirty comments like, I don't want to flirt with you. And he's like, that's what guy friends do, is flirt with each other. And I'm like, no, they do it jokingly. Like, you're literally like, you know what I mean? Like, I'd go up to my boys and be like, hey cutie, like screaming it so everyone would look at us, like just to embarrass him, because like that'd be hilarious. Like Brandon was like 4'2". Like, imagine a big nigga like me being like, hey cutie, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's funny. I'm like, but you, like, I told him, like, you're literally like trying to flirt with me. I don't want to flirt with you. Like, it's not fun. And then I blocked his number on WhatsApp, and then somehow my phone, when someone calls you on WhatsApp, so if they text you, it goes through WhatsApp and it can never be tracked. But if somebody calls you on WhatsApp, it what's it called? It goes to your actual cell phone number. You know what I'm saying? Like, it goes to your actual cell. It doesn't go to with a WhatsApp app. So I get a voicemail, bro, from this guy. And like I said, he has he must have connections everywhere. He had so many expensive things. All the cameras in his house. Like, I mean, like, I think and what's crazy about the camera thing is, next to his bed, he had this tablet that was always turned on, or it was like a little screen that showed every camera. So while he's sleeping, bro, he would sleep with his closet behind him with all his expensive stuff in it, which I guess is for protection. He had a gun next to the cameras, and he had the cameras being watched at all times at his fucking house. Like, I would show up to his house and he'd be opening the door. I'm like, oh, how'd you know I was here? He's like, oh, I saw you on the camera there. And I'm like, oh, alright. And like, you know, I know another thing that's weird, bro, is he offered me these pair of shoes, and I'm like, nah, I'm a 16. He's like, no way. I'm like, yeah, these shoes are 16s. He's like, I saw you wearing flip-flops the other day. I don't think your foot's that big. So I didn't think of, like, that's weird to say, but whatever, you know. And then he's like, take off your shoe, let me see your foot. And I'm like, so I didn't think nothing of it back then, but like, now that I think about it, it's gay. So I took my foot out of my boot, and he's like, there's no way that's a 16. Hold on. He goes and gets the measuring tape and like grabs my foot. And like, obviously back then, before he said the gay stuff, I didn't think that was gay. I'm just like thinking it's weird. And he's like, no, it says here, when you measure my foot's only like 14.5 inches long, but my shoe size is a 16. So I don't think it doesn't go by inches.
I think you need a thicker. That's why mine are like, I think like the wideness.
No, I don't. My feet aren't wide, but my feet are at the end of my size 16 shoes. I don't think shoes go by inches. I don't think a 16 means 16 inches, because there's no way. Because when I checked, his measuring tape said that my foot was only 14 inches long or whatever. But when I used the shoe size thing at the store, my foot's too big for them. Like, my foot's too long for them. They don't go on them. But anyways, bro, he leaves me a voicemail, and I got this voicemail, and he's like, you know what, Nick, I've been very patient with you. He's like, and it's like, I can't remember the whole thing, but it's very long. So, and then he's like, you know, I offered you money to, like, I was gonna help you out, I was gonna take you to see the world, because he offered to take me to New York to go to his uncle's barbecue spot, which is, you know, before he was gay, that's cool to do. Like, yeah, I'll go to New York with you, that's dope. He's like, we'll go to dispensaries, you know what I mean? Little do I know, he's trying to offer me to fucking pay for my fucking, like, a date. But the fucking nigga leaves me the voicemail, and I'm like, listen, and he's like, you know, he's like, I'm looking right here, I got this nice video of you that, you know, it's gonna look real nice one day. He's like, I got any time of your life, I'm gonna fuck your life up. Or he said something like that. He's like, maybe. He's like, if I can grow the balls to do it, he's like, I could fuck your life up with this one video. And I'm thinking, like, I want to see what the video is like. Did he put, like, so I offered to suck his dick and he made it like Photoshop to say I said yes? Because I didn't do nothing with him, so there's no like proof of it, like, of it happening. But I'm like, what the fuck video is he watching of me? Like, did he take a picture of me taking a shit in his fucking bathroom, bro? Like, and I just look fat? like is my fucking cock and balls while I'm taking a piss in the video? Like it's such a weird threat, right? Like, it intrigues me. Like, I wanted to call him back, but I finally got him blocked. And then I deleted WhatsApp. I updated my phone to the new one. I had to talk to the dealer again for the acid. For some reason, when you re-download WhatsApp, it resets the app when you don't have it for so long. The nigga texted me again. He's like, oh, it's been so long, you know, I apologize for all this. I'm like, bro, do you remember that voicemail you left me last time? He's like, yeah. I'm like, I hope you know that my WhatsApp is my WhatsApp app, but my phone number goes to my little brother. You left a fucking voicemail threatening my fucking 16 or whatever I said. I said like 14-year-old brother, I told him. My bad for backing out. I'm just trying to make sure it doesn't load up while I'm talking. I'm like, you fucking left that voicemail. He's like, oh, I didn't mean to. That's my bad. And I called him and I don't remember what I said, but I flipped out on him. I'm like, bro, I'm like, do whatever you want to do, right? I'm like, my family, you guys already moved them. Like, my mom lives at 138 Emerald Street in Malden. Show up there, show them the quote-unquote video you have of me that's gonna ruin my fucking life, bro. Do whatever you want. He's like, what video? I never said that. So I'm thinking, like, he must have lied, or there's a video. Who the fuck knows? And then the nigga's like, you don't gotta be so rude to me. I'm like, bro, I told you I'm not gay, and you keep trying to be gay with me, bro. Like, you know, maybe even after the second time, I could have forgave you for asking it, just because we would chill with each other.
Search and destroy.
You heard? So, like, I honestly would have forgiven him after the second time. I would have forgiven him just because, like honestly, I can't even lie. The shit that he was into, he's like a type of friend that I would have wanted to have if there was no gay shit. Like he was like a black version of Billy. I used to hang out with Billy alone all the time. Like, not like alone like that, but he would take me and him and his friend's son would go hit like baseballs in a field for like 6 hours. Like, he would take me to like Hooters and shit. Like, I used to go out with Billy. Like, Billy was, I wish was my dad. I hated dad, bro.
We'll beat them next time.
That's the gayest laugh I heard all night, bro.
You're a dog shit ass nigga.
Yeah, what? I'm white. I'm actually white though, buddy. I'm actually a vanilla gorilla, bro. I'm a vanilla gorilla. I'm a vanilla gorilla. A lisp? I'm not even lisping. You wanna hear a lisp? My lisp. I'm not even lisping. I don't wear triple XL. My shirt size is 5XL. I mean, I wear a 5XL. Sorry, it's not funny if you're not making fun of the right thing. Don't look at me, sir. But like, bro, I honestly wish like Billy was my dad. Billy and that black dude were chill as fuck, and he had to be fucking gay. Just had to be gay.
Yeah,
and and bro, the thing about the whole being gay thing, right, is the fact that like you hear stories about that, but you never think it's gonna happen to you.
Oh, A-side, Ivana Jinju.
No, it's Ivana jizzing you, bro. It's Ivana jizzing you, like Ivana jizzing you. Like, I wanna come in you. No, it's jizzing you. Like, I wanna come in you. Like, come, like semen. Ivana jizzing you. I have semen in my pussy balls. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
My screen went black and that was a loud ass noise. Let's just keep playing games. I can't sit in the lobby doing nothing. That's my fault for doing that. But do you hear that nigga at the end? He's like, you don't have semen in your balls. Try drinking a beer and eating a rare steak. But beer lowers your ball semen.
What?
Beer lowers your semen intake. Like, what?
What's it called? What was I gonna say?
But now, like I said, you always hear that shit happening to people. But
The legends, you know, but
I don't even know who I've
like 9/11, never forget.
And bro, what's crazy is he started the gay shit the day after you and me were supposed to help him. So imagine he did it with you.
Damn, bro.
The cops are chasing you. Which car did you use?
Hello? Hello? Hello?
What?
Oh, so like, bro, That's like, that makes me think like, do you remember the school, his window to his bedroom was looking in the school's front main yard where they all lined up in the morning,
He used the
right?
cameras to look at those kids.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. There was a camera on that window, so there's that one thing too, right? The kids could walk right near his window, so you don't think he's like out the window like, psst, hey, come here, hey, come here. Because bro, and then like I don't remember if I told him that, but I know I did eventually when I told him about like, you left a voicemail on my brother's phone, which was a lie, and I was like, I live in Florida now, like do whatever you want to do. Here's my mom's address, 138 Emerald Street, blah blah blah. Do what you gotta do, and nothing happened clearly, unless he went there and like dropped off some like, you know, imagine it looked like one of those like deep fakes, like it's like a skinny dude with my face on it, like sucking his dick. I'm like, that's definitely not me, bro. I'm fat, bro. Like, come on. Or like, it's so weird to think about it now, because even I think about it now, like he would like smile weirdly when we were just like talking, bro.
I'm trying to fucking play, dude.
Yeah, mute me then, faggot.
Alright, I'm not a faggot, but thanks.
Alright, you're welcome.
You're a nice guy.
I'm a very nice guy, and I'm streaming right now too, bro. So my fucking chat thinks you're gay as well, my guy. You might not be a faggot, but you're gay. Do you feel me?
Alright, well, why don't you shut the fuck up?
I could shut up, but you can mute your mic, buddy. You can mute me. It's a mute button for a reason, for pussies like you.
Why don't you mute me?
I don't want to. You're the one that has an issue with me. I would love to keep talking to you all night, you know? I would love it, bro. My chat loves it, bro.
Diarrhea in the mouth, dude.
I have diarrhea in my mouth, bro. What is that? Like, you know Eric Cartman, did you ever see that when he poops out of his mouth, bro?
Stop feeling sorry for yourselves. There's more work to be
This
done.
fucking invested leader on my team, bro. He's a fucking weirdo. He fucking diddles children, he said.
Damn, bro, you did a little.
That's a kill.
Yeah, this guy runs his mouth the entire
This kid
time.
fucking stutters because he can't talk about what he's gonna talk about before he speaks. Fucking fag.
Run your mouth
Switching
the entire time,
sides.
Run my mouth, bro, because you interrupted my conversation, bro. I'm saying some personal stuff. You can rewatch the stream.
Alright, that's cute.
It's cool. Oh, that's cool.
Why don't you guys text each other? Do it later.
I do sext him, bro.
Join.
Charges
Maybe
acquired.
stick your
Yeah,
thumb
bro.
up his
He-
ass,
On
alright?
Mondays and
That's my
Tuesdays,
boyfriend, bro. You don't tell me what I can and can't do with my fucking
cute.
boyfriend, bro.
Shut up, bitch.
You don't fucking tell me
You know
what.
what we do.
I'm gay, bro. I'm brave as fuck.
From California.
I'm so fucking brave, bro. I'm gay and I'm brave. I am gay and I am brave. I am gay and I am brave. I'm gay and I am brave.
And I am Floyd.
I am George and I am Floyd. Bro, it's alright. You gotta take it easy, bro, alright? It's fucking, what is it? It's 4:06 a.m. over here, buddy. Alright? You gotta relax. Take a deep breath. We're just talking. It's a game. You know what I mean? If you were good, you wouldn't need me to be quiet to get kills. You feel me? Because I'm talking and I'm almost top of the leaderboard. You're top, actually, so why are you complaining?
We underestimated
Invested
their
leader, bro. We
determination.
could have been friends. You could have joined the crew, bro. Do you know what the crew is, bro? Damn, did he mute me?
Damn, bro, he fucking muted me, pussy fuck.
No, he muted me.
Fucking fag, bro. You the faggot.
Me?
Switching
Yeah,
sides.
he muted you. I think he muted me. How invested fag, bro.
Invested
You must have
leader.
muted me too.
I would like to invest. Where can I invest, friend? And I know what's funny is he can still hear us, too. That's the issue.
Hold the objective.
He
know
wants
he's
to.
trying not to talk.
He wants to
He's
listen to
sitting
this
there.
conversation, bro. And what's fucked up is he's sitting there being like, I want to say no, I'm not listening, but then it proves that he is listening.
Done.
It's like a catch-22, they call it. Damn, who just threw that grenade over here? Because you stole my kill. But like, so, and that's I can't remember all of it, but like another thing about what that kid, he sent me messages on my WhatsApp that came through yet again. Like, I want to say like the last time I ever got something from him was in December of 2020. And he sent me something like threatening me with something like, "Oh, I paid you for this amount of hours and stuff, and you know I can sue you for the money back." And I'm like, "What?" Like,
Keep pushing.
I
Don't let them
like,
regroup.
what are you saying? And then I messaged him back, and I never heard back from him. So I don't know if it was just because he was blocked and his messages glitched through, because WhatsApp's like wacky, you know what I mean?
Switching
Or
rally points.
if he fucking can you hear me still?
Yeah.
Damn, what are you getting tired? You down there 0-2?
No, I don't. This gun's not good for this map.
Oh, I know, but
Destroy the
walls.
objective.
I kind of want to play a domination match, but it keeps
Bomb
every time I
acquired.
backload it goes back to
flashbang.
search. But I told him, like, before, I used to have, like, some ghetto-ass friends. Now I don't anymore, but, well, I probably still could ask them to help me out, but, I told him, I said, bro, you better stop fucking threatening me, and he was like, oh, yeah? And after the, oh, yeah, he didn't answer back, but my message back to him was like, I said, yeah, oh, yeah, remember, I know where you keep all your cameras, I remember your camera stream, and I remember what's in your closet. You don't think I'm gonna send niggas to your house and get all that shit from you? I said, you better watch yourself. And then he never messaged me back, and that's why I said I don't know if it didn't message back because he was blocked initially, or if I just didn't message back because I fucking scared him, because like that's gay, bro. Like, oh. And it makes me like, I feel like retarded for falling for that type of shit, you know what I mean? Like, damn, like I really let that, like I should have known. Like, no nigga just asks for someone's number in the fucking grocery store.
That's where it all started.
We got the bomb.
Like, that could, like, if I was like an emotional person, bro, that could like scarred me for life. Like, I could be like scared the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people, like I'm saying, like, you hear stories about that kind of shit, and I feel like if I told mom or something, they wouldn't believe me. I don't know if you believe me. You can't. It don't matter to me. But like, I don't even know if Selena believes me. She says she does, but like, you can believe me, you cannot. But that's too much. I've been talking about this for an hour. It's too much information to fucking lie about. Like, it's
There's a grenade over there, bro. Just use the grenade. You'll kill both of them. They're fucking defusing!
They're defusing, bro. They're defusing. Bomb defused.
This kid's really doing this,
This kid's retarded, bro.
This
yo,
kid's retarded as
yo,
fuck, bro.
Cam Can Cav. How do you pronounce that? Is it Cam Can Cav? Is it one word? I know you have a mic. Can you please talk to us? We're on stream right now. If you don't talk to us, it's gonna be a bad day.
Our 1,000 viewers.
I got 2,002 viewers right now. 2001, actually. Someone just left. Good night, Michael. Have a good night.
Michael Fatson.
Guards the objective.
Bro, I gotta teach you to call this kid Michael Fatson.
Bro, my math. I wish I have a picture of him in my yearbook. I gotta find my math. One of my math teachers looked like Murr. And he's never heard that joke before. People used to make fun of him because he kind of looked like a mouse a tiny bit. This guy looked like a little bit of a mouse, but he looked like he could be Murr's twin. So we were in math class, and I used to be high as fuck, and he's like, oh, he used to be like, he was such a faggot, bro. He was like 26, so he was young, right? If you're gonna be a young teacher, bro, at least be cool. I'd walk in and he'd give me the dirtiest. He'd give me the dirtiest look, and he's like, sometimes he'd be like, oh, I don't know if I can have you in class all day. That smell's gonna give me a headache. Or sometimes he'd be like, somebody had a fun night last night, didn't they? And I'd be like, what? And he would say in like a gay-ass accent, but normally he'd speak normally. And then one day I was sleeping in class, and he's like, Nick, I'm gonna need you to either wake up and stop snoring.
How much booger sugar did you do tonight?
Nah, bro, I took 3 Adderalls, bro.
He muted me, bro. He unmuted you with a fact.
Yeah, I took 3 Adderalls, bro. So like, I'm not even. You're just being a dickhead. You feel me? Like, I'm just enjoying my life. And I knew you were listening to us the whole time. You were listening?
No, I wasn't. I just actually unmuted you.
Likely story.
Oh, we gotta defuse?
No, for real.
Alright, well, these are entertaining stories, bro. I don't even know what I was talking about. You made me lose my train of thought, you bastard.
I didn't even unmute another friend.
He's not. That's not my friend. That's my brother. It's Jolie. It's Jolly Mangina.
His name should be Holy Margarita.
I know he fucking.
No, it's Jolly Mangina though.
I understand that, but his name should be Holy.
Like, he has a mangina, but it opens up and down like a sandwich instead of left and right like a taco.
Exterminate the objectives.
And you know what's funny about that invested leader? Now you're muted for the rest of the game. You want to listen to the entertainment? I was like, you will listen? He's like, no, I wasn't. I swear, bro. He's like, I swear to God, I really wasn't. I'm like, yeah, so, because he unmuted me. He's like, how much booger sugar did you do today, buddy? So you heard me talking the whole time. Like, what a loser.
That's like a mom thing to say.
Nah, actually, that's what I used to ask some people for Coke. I'd be like, you got any booger sugar on you? And he'd be like, hell yeah. And I'm like, oh, let's go. And you pay $5 for like it's called a bump. And he pours enough for just one inhale. For just one nice little bump. But, fuck, what was I gonna say, bro? I don't even know. I want to fucking become
heard that new Jordan Lucas freestyle that I sent the other day?
I don't like the first, like,
pretty good.
I don't like the
like good, but it's alright.
I don't like the first couple of lines he says. I don't remember what, but sometimes his raps seem like corny. Like,
Oh yeah, I know.
I don't
A lot
know.
of rappers do.
Oh, I know. Just like, I don't know why I like it, but I posted a song to my Snapchat the other day of a girl singing. It's Blueface's ex-girlfriend that or they still date, but he fucking punched her tooth out by accident, so she has a tooth missing. But she sounds like a female Trippie Redd, and I fucked with it. I don't know why, but like her fucking rap lyrics, she says blue is the color, pink is another. Like, what kind of rap line is that?
There's two different colors. I don't know.
We have some on the run. Keep pushing.
Thank you
Don't
for
let
calling
them regroup.
Applebee's. My name is fucking
Some rap songs
Haywood.
they say like 3 words and they keep going. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Yo, invested leader, did you unmute my friend Jolly Man Gina, bro? I just had a private conference with him. He said he's ready to forgive you if you would like to unmute him.
He appreciates my call-outs, man. What the fuck?
Best
Wait,
fag, bro.
what about your callouts? What?
My call-outs are great.
I didn't even hear you calling out, bro. I had you muted when I said, you know what? And I muted
calling
you.
out to you, dude. I was calling out to Big Daddy, buddy.
Can you call out to me? You can call me Big Daddy. I'm 6'5", about 450 pounds. You feel me? I got a size 16 shoe. My cock's a little small, but that's alright. I make up for it with my size of my toes. My doctor said if my diabetes goes too far to my toes, they can cut off the extra skin and connect it to my dick and make it a little bit longer. But then my dick will have an actual bone in it. So when I say I have a boner, it's legitimately like a boner.
That's cute. Alright, shut up already.
It is cute, actually. It looks like a little button. It pokes like a little turtle head. But then when it gets hard, it comes all the way out. It looks like one of those turtles that's like coming out of its shell, you know? Not like a ninja turtle.
You fucking have diarrhea of the mouth.
I don't have diarrhea of the mouth, bro. I literally told you, and I'm not even saying it to like show off nothing. I took 3 30-milligram Adderalls, maybe 4 if I think about it. I don't remember. I've been talking non-stop for like 3 hours. I've been streaming
I'm
it.
about to ready to mute you too.
You can mute me again, bro. It's okay, but you're missing out.
Alright. Alright, buddy. That's good.
I was talking about how my 2 dads give me kisses goodnight every night. Damn, he muted me, so I'm muting him. I'm not giving him the opportunity to talk to me again. You're missing out, bro. Damn, if I ever became famous, bro, and I went to Nardwar and like he brought up all these things in the past, I'd act like they were all wrong. He'd be like, so what is like my all-time favorite?
Yeah, but nah, he knows. Nah, if a rapper, if he was like, nah, it's fake.
But like, nah, like let's say like something that he would say about me, and the only people that really know about it is I know for a fact Mom and Auntie probably remember, and Selena knows. My all-time favorite game series is Kingdom Hearts. Every time anyone came out, I would cry to Mom and them. I would beg them. We were in the store once because the internet wasn't out, and Kingdom Hearts 2 came out. And I started in the store, and I begged Auntie, and I didn't cry obviously, but like I call it crying, quote unquote. But like I was like begging her the whole time. I'm like, please, please. And back then games were only $40. New games were only $39.99. And I was like, please, Auntie, please. I didn't know this came out. You know I like the new one. And she said no. But when we got back to the house, she's like, oh, I got this for you. I was like, oh, really? Word. But that's something Nardwar would say is like, he'd probably bring like a Kingdom Hearts thing and be like, does this mean anything to you? And I'll be like, no, what the heck is this?
I know, right?
You know
this kid finally unmuted me, bro.
Have you seen the interview about? Oh, I have him muted still. Yo, invested leader.
Right, I think he muted me again.
But bro,
now he's talking, bro.
People say Nardwar is a nigga. And he takes a lot of the stuff he gives you back, and then he said in his defense, he said in the video that he's in I think it's like Adam 22 or something. He's defending himself, and he's like, they only get to keep the items if I say this is a gift for you. If I'm just showing it to them and they decide to hold it, they don't get to keep it. Because sometimes he hands them like a record that's probably worth like 50K. Like one time he handed somebody a sealed Michael Jackson record from Michael Jackson's first record, and it said right on the packaging, first printing, copy number like 215. He showed that to, yeah. Nardwar takes back like 40% of the things he gives to the guests.
Eliminates the objective.
I mean, what's funny about that he only lets you keep it if he says in the video like, oh, and this is the gift we brought for you. But if he says, do you know what this is, and he shows you, he takes it back. So what's funny is he's gonna interview you when you're older, right? And he's gonna be like, we have your childhood friend here. It's a kiwi? And you're like, yes. And at the end of the day, like, we gotta take him back. Actually, like, you said it was for me. You're like, no, my kiwi. And she's like crying. She's crying in the cage on the way back. She's like, no.
Neutralized. I told Olivia, I was like, one day we become a rapper and disappear, and you guys gotta see me on the news in Florida smuggling drugs and kiwis.
You're gonna be on the news on like Vice, and it's gonna be like the world's most elegant kiwi farmer. He had so much money. He had so much money.
Farmers, but kiwis?
Yeah, he's like, he had so much money.
They're all attacking me.
He became the fourth most richest man in the world, and he had so much money that he legally changed the name of Quaker Parrots to just kiwi. So when you go to stores, you don't ask if you have Quaker Parrots, you just say, do you guys have any kiwi? And it's just plural, just not kiwis. Even if there's more than one.
They have so many, but they let them out like at the dog thing, and they let them out and play with you, but all of the kiwis.
Or you know what you do? You get a big ass. I don't want a mansion, bro. I do not want a big house because I do not like to clean.
Yeah, I know. I want a normal. I want like a house like mine.
But I want.
James, you know what I mean? Like,
but I would want like
pretty, like big but normal.
I want a deck that connects to my backyard, but that same deck connects to a pool, so I can just walk to and from the house and the pool.
And a hot tub. I want a hot tub.
Oh, and a hot tub. It has
to be outside, so when it's snowing outside, I can be in the hot tub.
Or I might get it. You can get big enough jacuzzis that are the size of like kiddie pools, so they're deep, and then jacuzzis have the option to heat up or not. So I'd be okay with that. But what you should do is you get a house like that, and then you build like an overly sized shed that you say it's quote unquote a guest house, and it's just filled with kiwis that just do whatever they want. And you go in, and some of them are like on typewriters waiting away. Some of them are on they're on like fucking Yelp reviews for food. Like, my seed was the worst. They got little briefcases. Damn, wait, the last guy? Damn, what?
Like, nah. You know how near, like, I don't even know. Remember where we used to have our dancers? What high school was that?
Melrose High.
You know how one of those houses near there always had, like, these sheds that were, like, mini houses?
Yeah, right near
like
the...
that.
Yeah.
Like, on the bridge.
Hello, are we still here? I have like two random things to say. Can you hear me?
That shit took mad long.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say I have two random things to say, but I was thinking about this joke the other day. I don't know how to say the joke because I'm a little like too high to say it, but you know what a BLT is?
Yeah.
I was gonna make my clan tag on this BLM, but not for Black Lives Matter. It's because when I order BLTs, I only get bacon, lettuce, mayonnaise. So they're gonna be like, BLM in your bio? I'm like, no, it's for bacon, lettuce, and mayonnaise, my favorite sandwich of all time.
Do it.
Where is it? I don't know how to change this clan tag. Player identity, clan tag, but like, it was funny when I thought about it, but I'm like, damn. And I was thinking, I'm gonna open up a racist restaurant. Like, you know, there was that restaurant that's in Boston that you can go to, and they would like swear at you.
Yeah, Dick's. It closed.
Yeah, Dick's Last Resort. Have you ever been there?
Yeah, it closed.
Oh, I never got to go, but my teacher recorded it when he brought the seniors the year before us there to eat. One of the seniors wore a fucking Yankees hat, and Alex Rodriguez was one of the Yankees players, and his name's A-Rod, obviously, but one of the employees there wrote, I gave Derek Jeter, or whatever the guy's name is, a blowjob, and you had to wear the hat the whole time, and if you ripped the hat off your head that they write the bad thing on, they'd write something even worse. Like, they'll write on your head, like, I take it up the butt, and, like, you just gotta wear that in front of everybody. And if you take it off, they write something worse.
I know.
Guys. Put away our carbon being not just. Can you imagine?
Bro, every time I see this video, I think of Olivia's transgender girlfriend, bro. Why does that look exactly like her?
Hard point.
I know.
Y'all get some more drinks going on. I
Capture
sound
the
a whole lot
objective.
better.
Hard point located.
Damn, you don't like that song that's playing though?
Hard point is secure.
No.
Damn, that's one of Drake's songs. That's
Flashbang.
probably why.
Hard point lost. Hard point is secure.
Nah, I like, bro. That video had me dying the other day. I literally like, I think I was eating hot fries, bro, and I inhaled hot fries dust because of it. When it's the white girl and she's like, "Yes, I'm listening," and her eyes go different directions. And she's like,
Yeah,
"Oh
I
yeah,
know,
can you say that again?"
Fortnite, bro.
And I'm like, "Why? That's Olivia." Every time Mom like yells at her.
Someone help me.
Bro, I feel like I'm like tripping on acid for a sec. Like I thought we were playing search and I died, and then like sometimes even when I die, I just move the sticks around and they, like in my brain it's like I'm moving the teammate that I'm watching, and I was just moving myself around and I'm like, why am I controlling the other teammate but my fucking high ass? Fuck. But I don't know, bro. I don't give a fuck if Olivia's gay. Like, I feel like Amy would be cool if she could like joke about being gay, but I guarantee like she's like the type of person that's like we used to have, well, obviously like, you know, like young MA type girls.
She probably goes around telling everyone she has a wife.
I have a wife and a bodybuilder son.
Yeah, bro, he's got little balls.
Or like she'll make it a point when they're like, she'll be somewhere with friends like, "We do this." She's like, "I don't know, let me ask my wife," and she like emphasize the W. But what's it called? I wonder if Andrew meets a girl and she's like, you think we can have dinner, meet your parents? He's like, I have two moms actually.
Which one? No. That's embarrassing. That's like, I swear to God, bro. Mom wants like I swear to, like, Mom's like one of those people who wants to control every aspect of our lives. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy.
And you know what's crazy, bro? That's because she bases her life. I know, like, you people like look up to people, but she bases her life on everybody. Because she used to compare and be like,
Linda,
Linda, Amy too, because she'd be like, one time she's like, Andrew gets to live there because he listens to everything she says. I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, this was back then. I'm like, he's 24 years old and gets bossed around by his mother still. No, thank you. He's under her house.
She wants us to be, bro.
He's like, she's under her house and her rules, and I'm like, I follow your rules. She's like, no, you smoke in the house and stuff. And I'm like, I've never smoked in the house, Mom. Like, if I did, I would be doing it all the time. Why would I just do it like once a week?
Those dumbass faces when she's mad, bro.
Yeah. And you know what's funny? I do the.
That makes me like even more mad. Like,
those faces she makes, bro. I make those faces to Selena, like just to be funny sometimes. Like,
yeah, like when
all
she
the time. Like,
I do it back to her, bro. She looks at me, I'm like.
Yeah, she used to do that to me. Sometimes she'd do that, and I would like widen my eyes and look at her like angrily, like, what's gonna happen? And I think I don't know if I told you, but like the last time she ever went to she hates being held on her wrist. I don't know if you knew that, but she said when she was in high school too, and she still had all her write-ups for some reason. She showed me the note. Probably Jane gave it to her for her fucking high school shit. Because like I said, when you graduate from high school, they give you all your information. Like, so I got my thing and like it had notes of like when Mom would go in and talk shit to the lady, say I'm retarded and stuff. Like, yeah, at home he plays games all day and like, you know, that must keep his ADHD mind at bay. And you know, we try to buy him Game Boy games so he can play on the go because, you know, he can't just sit there and read a book like a normal kid. And they're all notes that like Mom used to talk shit about me, and like they would, if it was a meeting like that in school about like medical stuff, they used to have in my school for some reason someone to go in and write. So I was like 15 years old and Mom was in there talking shit like, oh, he's very depressed about the breakup, about me and my husband, you know, we had a falling out, and I'm like, no, I was depressed a little bit at first because Dad was my favorite parent, one. Like, two, I was buying a lot of weed. He was my only income. So like when Dad was there, I was stealing like hundreds of dollars out of his fucking stack of bills he had. And two, it's like I'm depressed. I didn't care who bullied me. No one ever like bullied me. Like I was never like hurt by it. But like I was called like a pussy for a whole year in high school because they thought I quit football. And you know, they make up rumors like my boys to be a joker, and everyone believes them if they hear them first. They're like, oh, they're like, oh, haha, it's a joke. He quit football because he couldn't handle it. And like I had the easiest job because I was the biggest dude on the team. So I was the biggest guy on the team, and my coach loved me so much. The first day he met me, when I wasn't even at the tryouts, I was just at a meeting that they were having, telling us about the tryouts. He was like, "You back there," and there's another kid that was almost my size, but it was skinny. And you over there. He's like, "You're not even trying out. You're both automatically on the team." And he put me on varsity, bro, which is for juniors and seniors. Like, I honestly, if I stayed to that, bro, I would have been skinny, and there's a slight chance that I could have went to college on a fucking scholarship for being how big I am. If I lost weight and I became muscular like I was working on back then, I could have 100%, but no. It's my fault for almost like I never made you quit. I'm like, no, but you told me I had to be home to watch Nathan and Olivia, and while you would go out and drink all night and cheat on Dad. I'll throw it in her face and go cheat on Dad. You'd make me watch fucking Nathan and Olivia, and there's nothing wrong with you guys. Obviously, I used to love watching you guys. It's whatever, but I wouldn't even watch y'all. She wouldn't go out until like 9 o'clock at night, and it's just because my bus sometimes the 5:30 bus wouldn't get me home till like 9:30, so she couldn't go and I guess get her fucking daily dose of dick down by fucking like Tommy. And I remember when we used to argue, I used to say shit like that to her too. I'd be like talking like all ghetto. I'd be like, "Oh, so you can go get dick down and cheat on Dad, right?" And you say that I'm a fucking scumbag, but I would never fucking cheat on somebody and this and that. Like 15 years, you guys, all this shit I would say to her to make her feel like shit. And I used to love seeing her cry, bro. Seeing Mom cry during an argument because like, just because she's such a dickhead, and you're not ever weaker than when you're crying. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like evil and like emotional, but like, bro, when she used to cry, I was like, good. Like, and sometimes I'd be like, good, you're crying, like you feel like shit about yourself, right? She's like, no, it's because you're saying hurtful things and blah blah blah. And I'm like thinking in my head, like, so you're not seeing that you're the problem? Like, you're still thinking that I'm the one saying hurtful things? I'm only coming back at you. And she's like, and you always have something to say when I say something about something. And I'm like, so don't have something to say about it. Why do you have to start the conversation?
That's just like a bitch. Like, she acts like a bitch and acts like people are gonna act nice back. That's what I like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And it's like, and that's why, bro, Tommy's actually a really good match for her if you think about it, because he's just as much of a fucking... Now he is, I guess, because when he was smoking weed at first and he was probably cheating on Mom in the beginning of the relationship and he was doing hockey and shit, he was chill. He was normal. He used
to play Mario Kart with me all the time.
And he used to do that thing with like not saying Jesus Christ and not swearing. And he was that's just the weird ginger side of him, I feel like. But
yeah, I know that was a weird.
That's just
fuck that Mom did that, and I'd be like, we're not religious. Like, I don't care. And I was like, you go around calling Hispanic people Hispaniards, bro. Like, that's the weirdest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, just call them Spicks and get it over with.
That's the weirdest sounding word in my life. Yeah,
that was like good.
Who the fuck says that, bro?
But that's just how gingers were, because that's how Nancy and Danny were too. Corey and them, bro, I used to sleep over the house. They had a bedtime up until like we were 16. They had a bedtime. Or no, I stopped hanging out with Corey when I was like 14. They had a bedtime of 8 o'clock every night, even on Friday and Saturdays. We had to be in bed by 8 o'clock. They slept with a lamp on. But they slept with a lamp on. Not a fucking nightlight, bro, with a lamp. So I couldn't fall asleep, so I'd stay there awake all night. And then they finally wake up. I'm like, oh, you guys want to go out and play on your GameCube? And Corey would be like, yeah, let's go. They were never allowed. They were those type of kids, and this word was never in my vocabulary. They're the type of kids that said frick. What the frick? Oh, yeah, and I'd be like, what the fuck? And sometimes I would swear in front of Nancy and them, and they'd be like, you. And Danny would make a joke about it, like, and Danny was pretty chill. He'd be like, you talk to your mother like that? And I'm like, yeah, I swear at home it's okay. He's like, all right, whatever. And like sometimes, like, Corey was the same exact age as me. He was just born a month after, bro. Sometimes he would fucking, who just Snapchatted me? Hold on, oh loser. Sometimes Danny would, I'd never told Mom about this, obviously, because I'm not like some kid, like Olivia would tell Mom everything, like oh, I went to Nick's and he gave, or like
I literally don't, that's why I don't like tell her shit.
Like Olivia could sleep over Linda's house right now probably and be like to Mom like randomly like, oh, I was drinking beers at Linda's house and get Linda in trouble or whatever. But like Danny used to give me beers, bro, and Corey wouldn't get them, and Corey would be so fucking mad. And he would look right at, and Danny would look at Corey and be like, if you were more mature, I'd give you one, but, you know. And I'm like, damn, like, they would shit on him. Like, they would shit on him. And I'm like, damn, he already, like, and he got bullied a lot. Like,
because they knew he was a pussy, they had to, like, toughen him up.
Oh, he was a pussy. I told you the reason why I stopped being friends with him, right? Bro, this nigga, Mom used to force me to take him. Oh, is the game over? Damn. I guess if I remember in the lobby, we'll talk about it.
Well, that blew up in our faces.
What's that fucking idiot? He's shooting the ground for half a minute.
Why was that part of the match? Bro, are you kidding me? The longest played a fucking match. Alright, how about this?
You know what's crazy, bro? You know what's crazy? Hello?
How cold it is in here?
Damn, I know. It's actually, I'm sweating now, but it must be from the Adderall. But I was gonna say this. You know what's crazy about taking the Adderall and how you jumbles and you fucking thought. Hold on, what's this new fire team? What is this fire team elimination? 10 teams of 4 players fight to be the last team standing of the team to board the expo chopper.
Take Adderall and play like Forza, bro. When I'm high and I play Forza, I'm like really good at, like, I always get first place in every race.
Bro, I've been in top 3 all night.
Concentrate way harder.
I'm actually happy that I'm recording because Adderall makes you concentrate so hard. I've been top 3 of every match we've been in tonight since I took it. But you know what's funny that this is on.
Coming over the horizon.
What's funny that this is on is that this is recording too is that what's it called? Oh, hold on. I want to try this new game mode. I think. Nah, fuck it. The reason why I stopped being friends with Corey, bro, is one day we went to. Actually, hold on. I need to make a class, but it'll be quick. It's not gonna be long. Yeah, I need to add. I'm trying to upload the bullfrog now. Where is my class?
Damn, yeah, I know that gun's nasty. I had a class with it. I don't know what happened to it.
Because the newest best gun to use on Warzone right now is. Damn, you want to play a match of Warzone, bro?
I don't even have it installed.
Not even on your Modern Warfare, you installed it?
I uninstalled both. It was like.
Hold on.
It was like, I don't remember. It was something. I was like, fuck it, just both.
Hold on, I brought you here. Let's see what happens if I press this.
Your part. It's gonna kick me. It's gonna kick me.
I ended it.
Oh wait, no. Press it again. Press it again. That was where I press yes. Follow hose. 10. No, leave.
All right.
No, wait, I'm so
it's counting down.
Counting down.
Yeah, it's counting down for it to load into Warzone. You fuck. You're like, no, wait, I'm gonna die in 10 seconds.
Why does it do that now? Before it didn't do.
Do you want to try a match of that real quick?
Yeah, I've been wanting to play Modern Warfare for the last couple.
Wait, here we go. Hello? 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 Hello, can you hear me? Wake up.
It kicked me.
Damn, it kicked me too, but let me just finish my bullfrog class. Fuck it. Because it says, would you like to open Modern Warfare? Because I only have it downloaded on Modern Warfare, which is fucking gay. I have to delete Modern Warfare Warzone and download it to my Black Ops tonight. When we get off, whenever later, whatever. But
how do you do that?
You'd go into like your files, like where the save data is. Click on Modern Warfare and it'll say campaign. This or that, and then if you deleted that one, you can download it through. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna download a separate app after instead of downloading it through that. But hold on, real quick. What's crazy about Adderall having all your jambles in a bunch, all these thoughts coming to your head, is that
jambles.
Because I just saw you uploaded a post about when you're jerking off and your dead grandmother sees, or your dead relatives are looking. I was thinking, bro. So when I was trying to tell the story about when we stayed at that beach house, when I first started watching porn, bro, I jerked off a lot. I would jerk off like 4 times in a row, and then my balls were hurt. I'm like, damn, I shouldn't have just done that. Like, I'll fucking admit it, I was a horny ass kid when I first found out what porn was. I would jerk off so much. I got a virus on mom's computer, blamed it on dad. I was like, oh, it might be all the. She found out that it was.
They blamed it on me.
No, you weren't even alive when this happened. You were still in like a crib. But I blamed it on dad at first. I was like, it must be all those used car websites he's going on. Like, I heard, because for a while Craigslist had a lot of. Wait, I don't have the street sweeper unlocked. Hold on. I need to unlock that now. Hold on. All right, but yeah. So I didn't have. I watched a lot of porn, and I hate when Jane likes to bring up stuff to talk about it, because we went on vacation with her laptop, and every night, me and I think Casey was there for 3 days, and then Nora came for 3 days, and then Andrew came for the rest of the 4 days. And it's gonna sound weird, but I was younger, so I can admit it now. It's not weird. I wouldn't do it now, but Nora or Casey or even Andrew, and then actually Corey was up there for 2 weeks. We were there for like a month. At one time we stayed up there for like 3 weeks. Do you remember that? It was when the ants were there. We were there for like 3 weeks because Casey stayed.
All I remember is they had these weird, like, those cardboard bricks that they fucking kindergarten.
Nah, all I remember is the ants, bro. There was like an infestation of those ants, but we were there for like a month, I want to say, because Casey was there for a good amount of time. Nora was there with Casey for a good amount of time, and then Casey, Nora, and Corey were there for a decent amount of time, and then Corey went home, and then Andrew came for a week. But every time they were there at night, I'd have Jane's laptop, and I didn't care if they were over on the other bed on the other side of the room, because we were in the same room, girl, boy, cousin, not. I wasn't looking at them, but I was fucking jerking off. Who knows if they fucking saw me? I was under the blankets, but I had the computer, and it was Jane's work MacBook, and like it was like the last week of the vacation, and I was deleting all of the history, so I don't know what was going on. But she pulls me inside, and she's like, Nick, have you? Because I was one that she wanted me to keep it on the laptop because I was good with electronics. She's like, have you been the only one using the laptop at night, but like, you know, at like 1 a.m. and stuff? And I'm like, yeah, why, what's going on? She's like, all right, well, you know, I know that like you have these urges and stuff, but you know, this is my work computer, and I got an email from my work because they track everything that happens on it, and
that's like
they're saying that porn was being watched on it. And I was like, what? They're like, yeah, it says here Family Guy, Peter Griffin and Lois porn. It says Fat Carol's eating cake. No, imagine. But like I said, like she's like reading them to me, bro. And like I would never like I would never look up a specific porn when I was younger. I would just like I said, I literally would type in cartoon porn and then like try to look for like hentai or something. But like if, you know, I watch the video and like Peter Griffin comes up, but she's naming them all to me. She's like sloppy movie theater blowjob, and I'm like sitting there like red in the face, bro. I was like 13 or 14 years old at the time, and I'm sitting there while my grandmother's reading this to me, and I'm like, all right, I'm sorry, and I'm like, can you just not tell mom or anything? She's like, oh, I won't, because, you know, it goes through my work, and I don't want her to make a big deal about it, so yes, I won't, since we're on vacation. But one, she probably did. And two, I'm thinking like, damn, so her work messaged her thinking that she's watching all the porn videos. And it's like...
yeah. Nah, she probably said, she's like, you know, with my grandson.
Are you still making your class real quick?
I finished a while ago.
Okay, I just, because I'm starting the match. But like, no, and it's like... I don't like how she likes to like talk about shit, bro. Like...
Yeah, because she's like everything's all good. She's like la di da, like, you know what I mean?
Why does she have so many friends but she doesn't have any friends? Like,
you know why she has friends? I thought about it because
she what?
Pays for the food.
Oh, yeah, right. Jim's like, of course I'll go.
That's what I was thinking the other day. I was like, she pays for the food, so.
Jim's like, yeah, I'll go. You pay? You say Mount Vernon?
Yeah.
You just busted on your ex? You just busted on your ex, bro?
It's Diamond and War Zone.
I guess some action, man. Some personal shit.
Bro,
man.
why does your fucking voice sound like
bro,
that?
I don't even know what you're saying. You have like the lisp of the century, bro. What the fuck are you saying?
He said he gotta ask you something. That's what I said.
Yeah,
Oh.
I gotta ask, my bad. I had something up my nose. I gotta ask.
Ask me in the lobby. Ask me in the lobby.
That's why the other guy came fucking popping.
Or ask me real quick before the match starts. What's good? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen?
Did they say they will?
Shut up.
Nah, I'm talking to this girl. She's posting a nigga's hand and shit. What should I do?
She posted a nigga's hand. Like, is it like he's a nigga or what's good? What color is he?
Like he's doing, you know that pussy thing when you put the hand.
Oh, he put his hand on her pussy, bro. That's not your girl no more.
Like the shape of it.
Damn, while she's in the
like to
video
make
and
you
that's
look
your
at-
girl, bro, you know she's sucking his dick right now. Damn it, all the niggas with the mics are on the other team. What a shame.
That's what always happens, especially when I play solo.
What a fucking shame, bro. I know, I watch these YouTubers that play COD still, and they really just have conversations while they play, so half the time I'll just scroll through Instagram and then play the audio on my TV and just listen to it on my headphones or something, or out loud, but they still play Modern Warfare, and they only play on PC lobbies, because you can switch it so it's not crossplay, you know what I'm saying? You can switch the crossplay off so like we can't play with each other, but they only play on PC lobbies, and everybody has a mic, bro. They're always like everybody. There's like a full lobby of mics. But remember when we went back to Modern Warfare, nobody had mics.
Yeah, I know.
That's just fucking whack, bro. Like, I get it, because when I was a little kid, when I used to play like back then, I think I started. When did Modern Warfare come out? When I was like 14, 15. Like I had a Bluetooth headset that I would mute if I wasn't gonna talk, and I would unmute it to talk. But I can see if you're a little kid and I want to talk shit, but you're telling me all these niggas show that they have mics and they just don't want to talk. Like they're too scared, or like,
oh yeah, I know.
Or like that other kid that I made back out of his friends group because I was talking about how bad his voice was. Bro, after that happened, he kept inviting me. He kept inviting me to games. I was like, what is he gonna be like? Apologize, or I'm reporting you. And I was reading a story about COD. Usually COD bans hackers and stuff. COD just banned Black Ops and Warfare just banned 500,000 accounts because people being racist and toxic. Like, what kind of? It's an 18+ game and you're gonna ban people for that? That's so gay. Just because your fucking 2-year-old autistic daughter wants to fucking play Call of Duty doesn't mean I can't tell her I want to touch her little tiny titties. It's a fucking 18+ game, bro. I'm not gonna really touch her. I'm not gonna really touch her titties, but it's a game. Like,
I know, right? Like,
no, that's a little harsh, but like,
teach them to talk shit.
but like, tell me, guys, how old are you guys? How old are y'all?
What's the objectives?
22?
Yeah.
33 and 22. So you guys were probably playing. You guys play COD since like Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare. Like you guys played older CODs. Alright, and half these kids wouldn't be like, there was no bans for calling someone a nigger. My clan tag used to be nigger. My clan tag would say KKK. Like, I remember in Black Ops 2, you can create your own fucking banner. You can create your own fucking thing. I would create it. Like, I wouldn't have it, but like you see people like black people hanging and shit.
God damn.
Half the people these days wouldn't last in a lobby back then. It's crazy. But now I'm gonna get banned because I want to say nigger, and I'm a nigger.
Yeah, that black Ops 2. You say you want to put lotion in my ass, so fuck you know, it's like.
Yeah, bro, right? Like back then, and you're sitting there with like a little Bluetooth headset on, like not even a full headset because they didn't have those back then. And you listen to some old guy.
We can concentrate on gaming, or
some old guy telling me he knows where I live.
Like, I didn't grow up rich or nothing. I didn't grow up like too ghetto, but like I think the first time I ever heard the word nigger was either in a rap song or on fucking Call of Duty.
And my money's on Call of Duty.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but half the people now, bro,
you
like
complain about it and you keep saying it.
But what's crazy is like,
don't. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep saying it, but people report me.
Yeah.
But I'm a nigger. You can't report a nigger. Like if I'm gay and I call someone a faggot, what are you gonna be? You call this kid a faggot.
You complain about people saying the word or calling it.
I don't care about the word.
Like,
I'm not complaining.
Don't spread it.
No, but let's not say nigger. That's the wrong term. Let's not say that. But like the other day, I was making fun of this kid for having a lisp because he was talking shit to me, and I was like, bro, don't talk to me until you fix your fucking voice. Like that's your post-pubescent voice, and you're talking to me like that, bro, right? And then he backed out. In the next match, we joined with his friends, and I'm like, yo, where's your friend? They're like, oh, he got off. And I'm like, so he felt that bad about himself He wanted to talk
And
shit.
what are you gonna do about it? It's
But-
an online game.
No, that's what I'm saying, but they report us, bro. So imagine, like, I spend like $400 buying skins because I'm a fucking loser, and they ban my account, bro. I want my fucking money back. They didn't ban me. I'm not banned, but like they just banned. Usually you read it. Usually on because I'm a nerd, so I follow IGN. Usually it says last weekend they just banned 250,000 hackers on Warzone. The newest one that they just said, they just banned like 580,000 players for being toxic and racist. Like, what kind of shit is that? It's 18 plus, bro. The game.
To be toxic.
Like every time there's a little, I'm not gonna lie, every time there's a little kid on the mic, I call him autistic, and every single time, and people get mad about it. It's like, it's a game, get over it, bro. I'm not really gonna see your autistic kid like fuck. I'd be mad too if my kid was stupid, like autistic. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say, right? If me and my girl had a baby, and the baby came out in the hospital and the baby was retarded, I would look at it and be like, damn, that's retarded. Like not the baby, but the situation. Like that's retarded that I had a retarded baby. You feel me? Like that's. And my dad's a cripple, bro. So I might have the fucking retard gene in my fucking family. I don't know. I hope if my kid's born crippled, I'm just gonna cripple every other part of his body and make him fuck.
Full Ricky Berwick.
I'll bring him on roller coasters, and when he's screaming like an autistic kid, I'm like, no, he likes it. He's shitting himself. I'm like, that means he's happy.
They put that wall there. I can't shoot him.
Yeah, no, but they're like, he's shitting himself. He must be scared. I'm like, no, that means he's happy. Like, think about it, bro. You have a kid in a wheelchair.
No, that dude's really hiding. You pussy fuck, bro.
You get a kid in a wheelchair, you go to Disney, bro. That's like an all-stage pass, bro. You know, people used to get in trouble.
Oh yeah, I know.
People used to get in.
Like the kid in Big Brother's like, you can do Disney in like 40 minutes.
Well, now you have to have proof that they're part of your family, because the one in California, people were going to like special needs homes and like signing up to take the patients out for days, because you can just go right now, and if you get approved, if your background check says that you're not a criminal or nothing, they'll let you take the kid there for a day. You know what I mean? Like that's basically, like, you know what I mean? So people were basically renting retards to get first in line at Disney, until Disney started realizing that the retard lines were longer than the fucking regular lines. So now they make you bring family proof. So, like, do I adopt a retarded kid? Or, you know what I mean? Like, what's the pros and cons here?
You gotta make a list, T-chart style.
I work for the Department of Family and Medical Leave, you feel me? So, pros is I learned when you first adopt if you adopt a regular child, you only get 12 weeks of bonding leave. But if you adopt a retarded kid, you get 26 weeks of bonding leave for the first 26 weeks of his adoption. And you get paid like $850 a week. That's a lot of money to have a retarded kid.
What?
Yeah. Right? And then you just fucking lock it in the room and neglect. You just lock it in a room and neglect it. And when they say he looks, they're like, oh, he doesn't look too well. Nah, then they come to your house and like, he doesn't look too well. I'm like, you say that about my son? He's retarded. Of course he doesn't look well. Or maybe my retarded. Maybe I'll have a retarded kid that's like fucking Stephen Hawking. You know what I mean? Maybe he'll be a fucking genius. Didn't they say Albert Einstein had autism or something? He was on the spectrum a little bit.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, he was autistic.
Yeah, bro, I'll adopt the fucking autism kid and force him to read math books. That's it. I'll just lock him in a room with math books. Be like, you're not coming out till those are done. And then he fucking creates like a portal gun like Rick and Morty, and he's out of there. Like, where'd he go?
I'm like, how are you gonna get to the hole? He's sitting on a chair, but he's crippled. He fucking just falls over.
I walk in, he's like, ah, going that fucking light speed through the fucking wall. Damn, or he becomes so smart and he realizes that he's retarded and he rigs his fucking wheelchair to blow up. His fucking hover round. Are our teammates backing out because we're losing, or because we're fucking telling hilarious stories?
Or because we're talking.
Like, if I adopt a retarded kid, that's my business, not yours. What I do with my child is not your business.
That kid fucking
retarded or not. See, guys, let me tell you guys the other team. The pros and cons of adopting a retarded kid. I can't even tell you.
It was crazy. Like, I never thought. Like, there's like a. I don't know about you, but is there like a point where you can't, where you don't get high anymore? Like you like smoke so much or something that like that's it?
I'm gonna tell you this. I went like a few weeks ago, like 4 days without smoking because we ran out, and I won't. If I'll mix roach weed with a blunt and smoke it, or if the roach is fresh, I'll smoke it. But I can't smoke roach weed, so I took a break for 5 days. But I've been smoking for so long that, long story short, yes, that happens, bro. But that's why, like that. So when I was living in Peabody, that was the first time when I got my stimulus check. The first time I ever had real exotic weed. It was that stuff that the company sent me for free with my order. The cherry 7-Up exotic, you know.
Yeah.
And that was the first. So like before I had gotten that weed in the mail, I was not fully high, bro. I would be high. Let's say like I would smoke in the house, and the first time I smoked, I'm like, oh, that's nice, right? I'd get on COD, and by the time the time the game loaded up, it's already gone away, and I'm like, why'd I just smoke a fat blunt, like a whole backwoods, and now I'm not high. But then when I smoked the exotics, bro, I got smacked. Like first 2 hits, I was like, whoa, I'm already fucking high. But now, that's because I was buying certain sativas that aren't weed. What gets me high every time now, and it's been working, and I haven't not been high, is Kush. Kush is always like an indica. Indica makes you feel relaxed, and that makes me feel more high. If I take a sativa too many times, hello?
Yeah, what happened?
Bro, I don't know why, like, I have a playlist of 4 other game modes, and it just keeps doing search. And then we be joining these lobbies that, like, you know.
Damn, I farted. It smells like you open like the freezer and it smells like. You
Ew,
know what the freezer
bro.
smells like?
You know what that is, bro? Have you ever eaten Burger King and then like your fart smells exactly like Burger King?
Whose mic is up?
No. Nah, my farts have been smelling for like a while. My piss has been smelling like plastic, and my fucking farts been smelling like the freezer. I think I'm like dying.
Damn.
I smoked a cigarette and like.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, obviously, like when you break up with someone, you forget everything about them. But the one thing I don't forget about when I was dating Ashley is every time she farted, no matter what food she ate, every time she farted, it smelled like rotten Burger King, bro. It was fucking disgusting, bro. Like, it made me think like her insides were rotting, bro. Like, not even joking. But like, I was gonna say, have you ever farted and you feel like dirty after? Like it's so fucking warm.
Yeah, like it's like a wet one or something.
Or like your ball,
squeeze your cheeks. Like you thought you were gonna shit yourself.
Like your balls are already sweaty and it decides to creep up between the balls. And you're like, damn, now my balls probably smell like fart.
Or like I just farted. Like and like I don't feel dirty, but like I feel like I have to shit now. I don't know.
Yeah.
Why. Like I don't feel like I have to shit. Just my stomach hurts. Like I have diarrhea.
Show those imperialists.
Yo, Rainy's God. Yo, more Johnny Boy on the other team. None of y'all. Yo, Rainy's good. You fucking moan when you wipe. You moan when you wipe.
Bro, we just played with that kid last round.
Oh, I don't remember. I'm so high. But oh, so that's what I'm saying. So I only buy Kush now, and then if I can exotics, but like sativas and weeds that are like crunchy don't get me high, bro. It has to be like a soft ass dank smelling Kush. Like the shit that I told you today, bro. Have you smoked it yet?
Yeah, I just did earlier.
It smells like, it tastes like lemons, right?
Choked him.
I'm gonna tell. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, no.
Incoming frag grenade.
It doesn't taste when you have it in a pipe. It just tastes like all the burnt shit that's in there.
Damn, because it literally, my boy just sold to me, but it tastes like this bud that I got from a dispensary in Salem called Lemon Haze OG. It tastes exactly like it and smelled. When I first smelled it when he gave it to me, I was like, oh shit, this shit smells so familiar. And that's exactly what it was. That's our team. Can you not do that, buddy?
I know, right? Who is that?
That's the guy at the bottom. 6 Niak 7. Can you explain that name to me? Where did you come up with that? How did you come up with that? I'm curious. I will, but I'm confusing, bro.
That wasn't me.
Bro, but 6 Niak, bro. If you're repping a set or something with your name, bro. If you selling, bro, you're a Gemini, aren't you, my guy? You a Gemini, right? You a Gemini, bro. This nigga's from Houston, Texas, bro. This nigga's from Houston, Texas, bro. Ooh, Houston, Texas, we have a problem. This nigga's a transgender. He's got girl lips and all his, you can tell in all his pictures, bro. He's got all these. He's got all these girly lips, bro. I don't get. You say I don't get pro bitches, bro. Bro, look at this, bro. Your girlfriend wears a weave. Who's that? The Happy Thanksgiving? Is this? Your family's ugly. This one looks like the chick that looks like Peter Griffin from Border Town. And you know that chick looks like Peter Griffin from Border Town? That's what this chick looked like. Behind the mic, bro. I'll fuck you up in real life too, bro. You look like you're like 4'2", bro. I'm 450 pounds, bro, and I'm 6'5", bro. How fucking tall are you? Like 4'2"? 4'2". Yeah, you won't be shit. Oh, now he made his account private. Now his account's private. I went to go look at it again and it's private, bro. What a pussy. He did that shit real quick. Real quick, but you can't hide that Houston, Texas IP from me. We're talking about his ugly family. One of them looks like fucking, I sent a picture of it, looks like Tina or that female version of Peter Griffin, bro.
Damn, bro, that's fucking
and that's probably his ugly ass sister, bro. His transgender sister, bro. And his girl with the weave on, bro. The red weave, bro.
Alright.
She changed her weave to blonde one week and then found her old red hairs and blamed you for cheating on her. Can you imagine? There's a field mic in here. They know where we are, bro. There's a field mic. They know where we are.
I know that he got control.
Hiya. Damn, he's in the back behind the near the swings. Near the swings, butane. The swings over there. Oh shit. Oh.
There we go.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
One wipe at a time.
Transgender.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Transgenders of all shapes and sizes. You know it's a good one? Yo, Nate, you know it's a good one? You know how like when you go to the movie theater, they only have like the abbreviation of the movie? Like instead of it being like The Haunting in Connecticut, it'll just say like The Haunt. Like because they can't fit the whole thing on the board.
What movie theater do you go to?
They're like, well no, sometimes they just show like, or like it's like silent, but it's gonna be like a Transformers movie. And they're gonna take this kid and be like, yo, I thought it was just the trans movie, so we wanted to take you because you're transgender.
Activating feedback.
What if you go to an interview and you're transgender and you're like, you don't hire me because I'm gay?
They're like, sorry, you got the job.
Then they have that.
Yeah.
Not if it's Chick-fil-A, they don't hire gay people, they're Christian.
I know. That's like mom was like, we're not going there because Amy's gay and they don't like gay people. I was like, who gives a fuck?
I know, bro. It's fucking.
This kid's fucking weird, bro.
Why? It's kind of turning me on a little bit. Keep going. It's making my bussy wet. It's tingling.
It's bussy bussin'.
My dick tucks in a little bit. I call him my bussy. My pre-cum fills up the little.
Like, I don't even understand how people say they do that, bro. I think that would literally hurt so bad. Your dick would probably turn purple.
Nah, it's like pretty floppy.
Tuck it in between your legs so
oh,
far.
that
it's like
no.
in your asshole.
Some people push it straight in so it looks like so it pops like a turtle head. That's what I'm saying.
What?
No, I wouldn't be able to tuck mine between my thing, bro, because my legs are so. Sometimes I sit down and I feel like I sat on one of my balls. I know it's too much information to tell you, but I have like very droopy ass balls. Like I have like old man balls, and they're pretty.
Yeah, I know. I was having old people that sit on their balls.
Sometimes I feel like I sit on it, bro. Sometimes when I sit, I feel like I'm pinching the sack down there, bro.
you ever like run and you're like balls like slapping your legs and you can hear it like you'll
Yeah.
run, like you will walk. Like, and then it hurts and I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Damn, Dr. Brooks never puts her hand on your balls and says cough.
Yeah, they do.
She's like, cough. Only one of your balls is supposed to move
It's
up.
like fucking white now, bro.
Damn, maybe she's got Michael Jackson syndrome.
I would say.
Or wait, was she turning pale? She might have the George Floyd syndromes. You know, you turn pale when you can't breathe.
They're like, you know what my excuse would have been if I was that car? You know how they say if you can talk, you can breathe? I'd be like, he was fucking talking.
I know.
If I ever went to court for something like, not like that, but like something stupid, I'd be making jokes the whole time. Hey, this kid's gun's nice. Damn, that's a shotgun, bro.
That's mine. That's from the tournament. That's from the tournament. It comes with the orange, and then you can put whatever
I know,
wrap.
bro. I keep forgetting to use it. My sweat class has that shotgun.
It's a one shot for the most part.
Yeah, I know. Mine's a one shot too.
Oh, it was a headshot.
You know what's crazy, bro? Like riding my bike, like there, I was, my legs were so exhausted I could have fallen. But I was like, I have to get home.
Damn, you know what that's from, bro? Did you eat anything before you left? Like at all
no,
today?
I didn't eat anything all day.
That's why you don't have. That's the reason you had no energy.
After a while, I stopped sweating. And
Your body, your body had no energy, bro. So you were like exerting, like your tank was on empty, and you just kept going.
I know my legs literally like moving my form. Like literally like.
Damn, you know how your legs felt like that?
What?
You said your legs felt like that? Now you know how it feels when a girl gets fucked too hard and she's like, my legs won't stop shaking.
Like
damn.
Like the video. A skinny ass kid in the back.
Yeah, bro. That's like, what's it called? What's hilarious about that is if you came home and mom saw you like walking like that, she probably thought you were gay. She's like, what, you just get fucked in the ass? What are you fucking...
Damn. I was thinking, like, I was in the shower and I was like, I want to lie to someone and say I'm auntie or something and see if mom says anything about it, because then I'll be like, damn, you know what's crazy? I'm not, but you know, I said that to see if she'd say.
Damn, what you would.
She says, you know what I mean? Like something like that.
You know what would be
like,
funny?
Nah.
What you would do is have me tell mom and be like, don't tell anybody, and then see if mom and auntie say it.
Who is that, bro? That's like,
That's
bro,
me. Shut the fuck up.
One time, one of my friends, right? We were at the park and one of my friends forgot his keys. He was like, my mom gets out of work at 5 or whatever. I was like, come to my house. It was raining. I was like, I'm not gonna, like, you know what I mean? Come to my fucking house.
Yeah.
And then he was about to leave and Auntie's like, are you sure you're not gonna stay for dinner? Like, what is this, like, gay? Like, what the fuck? No, bro.
Bro, what's funny is the first, Nah, I didn't want to cut you off, my bad. I have that problem. I don't mean to cut people off. I don't mean to cut people off, bro, but it just happens sometimes. I don't know how to break that habit, but I'll be on the phones with customers and I just be interrupting them. And I'm like, just so I can get my answer out, because nigga, I'm not trying to sit there with the like, you know, well, should I reapply? Should I do this? I just give them, I'm like, no, let's do it now. Like, just shut the fuck up. Let me fucking do what I gotta do.
I haven't died. Oh, my first step.
I haven't gotten a kill, but what I'm saying is you should have.
I was ridiculous.
Because mom already makes a big deal that, like, I know that, like, maybe not to our faces, but, like, I've heard her say something to me about it before, about how, like, you're my brother, quote unquote, and, like, we always play every day. Like, like some shit like that. Like that's what I'm saying. Like she says like, oh, he shouldn't be friends with a 26-year-old brother, or like a 26. And I'm thinking like Will and Andrew still sleep in the same room. I'm pretty sure. Amy wants them to be friends, bro. Would you rather me and him be friends with? Like it doesn't matter. It's like it's not like I'm not like he's my best friend. He's my best friend. I'm like, mom, we just play games together. Like, and like, would you rather? I don't even talk. I think she's jealous because you don't talk as much either, but I definitely don't talk to her, bro. Like I be giving her one-word answers over text and shit. Like she knows because, like, I be like, what you did was unforgivable. But. Like, I know she makes a big deal about that, but my best friend growing up was this kid named Peter. I don't know if you ever remember him. He had glasses on. He lived down the street. Long story short, the first like 4 or 5 times he came over, bro, I'd have the door shut and mom would come home and like swing it open and I'm like, what? She's like, no door shut when your friends are over. And I'm like, what? Like, and then when I got like my first serious girlfriend, like when I was old enough, it was Kristen, bro. It took, and even with Selena, bro, I used to sneak Selena into the house when I first met her at night, and she would sleep over, and I would sneak her up before mom woke up. And then mom somehow, I don't know how she knew, but she would act like I knew. She's like, I know that you snuck someone out of the house last night. Like, I'm like, yeah, bro, because you probably like, because she keeps the window open in her bedroom so she can hear when that back door opens. You know what I'm saying? But
no.
like that's why we couldn't go on the cruise, because me and Selena had only been dating for like 2 months, and she's like, I'll pay for you and Auntie, but I'm not paying for you and Selena.
Nick's girlfriend coming. I was like, bro, I don't really care.
Yeah, and she was like, I'll pay for you and Auntie to share a room together, but I'm not paying for you and her because you guys just met and stuff. And I'm like, thinking in my head like, okay, so if we just met then and we break up, she's fucking stuck on a boat by herself. Who gives a fuck? Like, even though you paid for her, it's like, you know, whatever. And then it took her like so long, and then finally, like I said something, like I'm like, yeah, mom, and the day after you made that move out, that same day actually, you had Tommy in the house, did you not, with Argos?
Yeah, I know, I remember that.
The same day he left with the last of his, actually all his shit wasn't even out because he still had to come by. You had Tommy here, right? And she's like, that's different. I'm like, oh, thinking in my head I didn't say it, but I'm thinking like, oh, why? Because you guys were fucking like for years before?
No, it's not. It's because she gets to do whatever she wants.
Yeah, and I remember when I used to say it to her, I'm like, it's not fair that you get to do shit I do. She's like, that's because I'm an adult. And like, sure, you know what? That might be an excuse I tell my kids too. I'm not gonna lie with certain things. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but with normal things, like if I'm smoking weed and my kids ever like, that smells good, I'll be like, you can smoke, but not till you're like 15. I'd rather you start smoking weed at like 15, 16.
Yeah.
Not 12 years old acting like a nigga. And it's like, you know, with her, bro, or like, I don't even remember what we're talking about. What used to piss me off is like, you know, like there's videos of people like picking their kids up from school and they're blasting like the Barbie girl song and they're supposed to like embarrass them.
Yeah.
Mom and Auntie used to try to embarrass me. Like Auntie would pull up to pick me up at BB in the parking lot where all the, like, you know that parking lot under the thing at BB, the fucking, the stone bridge, the stone fucking, that parking lot, the BB parking lot. Remember that? It was across from BB. Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, Auntie came to pick me up like a bunch of times there when I was doing the after school program, and like one time she was blasting like Barbie girl, which was like, and like thinking like, aha, isn't that funny? She said, and I'm like, I guess, like even back then, like I didn't think it was funny, just like then one time she came up and she's playing like that Josh Groban she listens to. That nigga's so gay, bro. And you know what's funny about that Josh Groban? His name's Josh Groban. Auntie's, you ever hear Auntie's music and he's like, I love. It's like a guy that sings like that, bro. She has a crush on this guy. This nigga's, I swear to God, he's gay. And the funny thing about it is he dates D. In one of the episodes of This Always Sunny in Philadelphia, he's singing. I don't know if you remember the episode. He's singing a song. He's like, she is perfect in every way. She's definitely not a bird. He's like singing songs to her, bro. But anyways, like they think jokes are funny, and I don't remember what we were talking about. But I'm gonna say something that Auntie pissed me off at once. I was outside packing.
Bro, the second time I keep going back because I killed myself with the rocket launcher.
Damn.
I got knifed again. I keep going up from the LMG and then I get knifed or I kill myself with a rocket launcher. That
Damn.
2 times.
You were ahead of me.
I was first place the whole match.
You were ahead of me, and I did not. You were ahead of me, right?
I was first place the whole match.
That's what I'm saying. You were ahead of me by a lot, and I did not get any kills. That whole time you were just
right when it started.
No, and look,
on
you died 3 times because you have 23 kills, and I only have 20 on above you because you went back. Hello?
What's it?
What?
Nah, you know what's another thing? You know how like they all like keep secrets from us or whatever, and they all like talk shit.
Yeah, bro. And then mom got tight.
I love when they do that, and they're like, "I hear you talking shit about me in this side room. You got a mouth," and I'm like, "All right, like, what are you gonna do about it?"
I'd be like, "At least you hear us."
It's crazy. It's like, what?
Nah, you go. Talk. I was just agreeing with you.
What I was gonna say, I'm trying to.
Damn, you were saying like how they talk shit.
Oh, I was saying like they always like talk shit about us. Like that, you're like going. You know what I mean? I see that as like you're being a bitch. You're going against. You know what I mean? Like I don't like you. You know what I mean? Like what the fuck?
Yeah. That's like when she took your phone away for the vaping thing, bro, and she was like, she texted me, or called me crying. She's like, you guys talking shit about me, like everyone does about their parents.
I'll suck it.
Rules have changed.
You heard though?
What?
How she called me crying like, I see you guys talking shit about me on text, all these messages, and calling me a bitch and this, and I'm like, yeah, every kid talks shit about their parents to their friends or their siblings.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
Like y'all don't talk shit about me, and they don't. And when I say keep secrets, and what's crazy about that is like we couldn't afford stuff, so I tried keeping the dog that we had in Lynn like secret from Jane for the longest I could. And when mom was gonna come over to help us clean, I was like kind of panicking to like tell them about dogs. I just didn't want them thinking we were spending money on dog, you know. Like I ended up lying to them, and I told them that like, you know, oh, her parents paid for most of the stuff first. I even said her parents paid for the adoption bill, and she is an emotional support dog. Selena got the paperwork from the doctor's office for it. But long story short, I told mom, and I'm like, Jane, I told Jane not to come help because I didn't want too many people here. I'm like, can you please not tell her that I have a dog? I don't want her to know. She's like, you guys have a dog? And I'm like, yes, we do. And I'm like, we can't, you know, she already... And I'm like, she already helps pay with all my bills, so I don't want her to help thinking she has to help with that, even though I know she doesn't want to, and I don't want her to either. But I don't want her just on her mind thinking that she has to, because she was already like paying like now when she was helping me pay rent, it was only like this is the last month she paid. Next month I can afford it, but she was paying like $1,600, like, you know what I mean? She probably paid like $200,000 in rent for me in the last couple of years because Selena was supposed to pay her half, but we could have afforded it, but I told Jim we couldn't, so we could just like live the life. I lived the life, now I'm over it. But I told mom not to tell Jane about the dog. You know, I don't. You guys knew, you and Olivia, but I lied, and I was like, the kids don't even. I mean, Nathan and Olivia don't even know. You know, don't tell anybody.
You know how Olivia told me? Remember how we that Olivia said that he had? Olivia told me that Quinn said that. She was like, oh, because of their dog. Supposedly that's how she knew, Olivia. They were at Maine when I didn't go the first time.
Oh,
that was like, oh, they have a dog.
That might be true because I do have Quinn on my
that's like weird.
Snapchat.
I'm like, all right.
Oh, but damn, I've never told anyone this story. I'm gonna have to tell you after this. I say this, but mom didn't even know through them, and that I remember when I asked mom, I told mom again, I was like, how did you even know I had a dog in the first place? Because she'd be like, I knew ahead of time, but she didn't, because when the first time I told her, I had never even posted it on my social media yet. And I started posting like after, and I know that Quinn saw it because I have Quinn, but long story short, I told her not to tell her. She's like, alright, I won't say anything, whatever. So then 3 more days go by, and then Jane's like, oh, I found these apartments to contact, and like I'm like getting like, I don't give a fuck now. I don't know why I gave a fuck back then, but like once I got a certain amount of money out of her, I stopped caring. So I'm like, damn, she's just gonna keep giving it to me, and I'm the white trash nigga in the family. So you know what I mean? Like I'm the crackhead kid that gets all the money from grandma. You know what I mean? Like, so I just ended up not caring after that she found out. But I was like, we have to look for apartments that accept dogs or an emotional support animal, which every apartment has to legally, if you have the paperwork for a medical reason for the emotional support, they have to approve you no matter what, even if it says no pets. But she's like, why? And I said, she's like, I know you guys have the ferrets and the lizards, and I'm like, no, we have a dog. I'm like, and Selena got approved for an emotional support animal. Her parents and us went to Maine and to look at one, and we adopted one. And she's like, oh, I already knew, your mother told me like 3 days ago, and that was the 3 days ago when I told her, and I'm like, what? So she probably got off the phone and instantly called Jane, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
And it was like,
I've
never said shit to her normally, but after that happened, that's when I started getting the one-word answers for everything. She's like, oh, how are you? I'm like, good. She's like, oh, how's the job going? I'm like, oh, it's good. And then she just doesn't answer. And then sometimes when she doesn't answer, just to be a dickhead, I'll be like, oh, I guess you don't feel like talking to me. And she's like, oh, I didn't see that you responded. And I'm thinking, nah, because you're a loser. And when Tommy gets home, you put your phone down. Like, I couldn't imagine living like that, bro. Like, I'm not saying, like, fear like they're scared. I'm not saying fear like you're scared, but they must be, like, living in, like, fear. Like, oh, I gotta put my phone down because Tommy's gonna, Tommy's gonna see if I'm texting. Or, like, Tommy used to go on this thing called the chive.
That's like the house phone will go off and Tommy be like, who's that? Like, what do you mean, who's that? The house phone just goes off.
That's what I'm saying. Have you ever used that app, the chive?
No, what the fuck
it's literally like iFunny, but it's for dudes. It's memes and jokes about sports and sports updates, and then 95% of it's pictures of girls in bikinis. Not even like they're user uploaded. They're like professional random ones from online that people just post. Like, you know what I mean? And then Tom used to use it all the time, and I remember Mom used to give him a hard time about it. And it's like, yeah, bro, he's going on there to look at girls in bikinis. Like, get over it. He's not gonna ever meet these chicks. They're uploaded by a dude. It's uploaded by a dude. You can see it because it was like a men's only thing. Like, you wouldn't go on. Like, a chick would have no reason unless you wanted the memes to go on. Like, and it's like, they used to live like that. I remember, like, I'm not gonna lie, me and Selena have had arguments where we scream at each other. Like, it's happened, like, it's gotten physical a couple times. I've never hit her back, but, like, you know what I mean? I've pushed her away when she's hit me, like, violently. Like, it's come to that sometimes, but, like, bro, there was times when we lived in Malden, and it'd be, like, 4 in the morning, and, like, I'm on COD or something, or, like, one time it happened, I was in the backyard smoking, and y'all were upstairs sleeping, and Mom went outside, bro, and was screaming, you were looking at her in the restaurant, at the bar, screaming outside, and I'm like, damn, like, you know Bonnie and Scott are gonna be looking out the windows. You know Ching Chang and Chong in the White House are looking out the windows. You know Nancy and Danny are looking out the windows, bro, and it's like, you're looking crazy, bro, and it's like, no offense, but like, you threw away a marriage where you didn't have to work ever for that?
That's what I said.
Like, even though Dad was living rent-free for a few months, but sometimes he would pay Jane. If he got a big enough, like, he had money, obviously, he was buying cars and shit. But, like, if he had enough money, he would pay her rent. He wasn't always not paying her. But let's say, like, 6 months, there's 12 months in a year, half of the year he wouldn't pay. But Jane's not losing money, Jane just isn't making money. You know what I mean? Because Dad was paying the bills. Dad was paying the electricity bills. He was paying the heating bills. He just wasn't paying the rent to Jane. So, like, you gave up. Because when Dad was paying, he was paying. And when we first moved in, he was paying all of it. But like I'm saying, so you gave up living rent-free, right? And, you know, we didn't have a perfect family because they fought a lot. But, like, maybe, like, that's not what she's into. But, like, going out every weekend to, like, the Cape and stuff. Doing all these things, right? To argue with somebody for the first 2 years of your relationship. Arguing, bro. Over, and then one time she was arguing because, and they were upstairs arguing, and she must have been really drunk, and she was like, get drunk, stop. And I could hear it in Tommy's voice that he was not drunk. I could, like, I've heard them arguing they were drunk, and I can tell he was not. And usually I would, like, be tight if someone put hands on my mother, and I could hear him getting physical with her, but he literally, like, grabbed her and, like, sat her down on the couch. He's like, you need to sit down, I'm gonna leave and just go sleep at my mother's house. Oh no, he had his own apartment down there, remember? When he first had his own apartment down there. Yeah. He's like, but he said mother's house. He's like, I'm gonna go sleep at my mother's house. He's like, but you need to sit down. And I heard her, she's like, let go of me. And, like, obviously I can hear it wasn't that rough. And normally you would go out too to, like, check on your mother, but she I fucking hate her. So go get beat. I wouldn't care if Tommy ever bitch slapped her. I would laugh. I would probably be pissed at Tommy just for hitting my mom, but, like, it'd be like, he smacked you, he's 4'6", and you let him.
Nah, to be honest, people like Mom need to get hit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna be a bitch, you need to get, like, hit by someone. You know what I mean?
That's the thing.
How you gonna act like that?
So
you need to get fucking punched in the face or something.
Like, I don't know if Mom knows, because I think if Mom actually knew. So what's crazy is I think when I tell Jane things, and I say don't tell Mom, she actually doesn't tell Mom. But when I tell Mom things, she tells Jane. But
Jane's on a loud mouth.
because I told Jane that I've done acid before. I told her like, you know, a couple weeks ago I tripped on acid, and like I was trying to make it seem like positive to her so she didn't talk shit. I was like, but you know, it made me want to like change my life run. I realized a certain amount of things, and yeah. I'm not a redneck, bro. What? I live in a city, nigga. You bugging.
I know who's talking.
This fucking stupid nigga, bro. Drowsy's bitch ass.
One thing and then mute his mic.
But yeah, bro. So I told Jane about that. I know if mom heard I did acid, she would be like, "You're not giving anything to Nate, are you?" You know what that stuff.
Oh yeah, I know. That's the first thing she says. I don't remember. Where was I? I don't remember. I was at like, yeah. Oh yeah. When I was helping you move, she was like, "You're not getting weed from Nick, right?" And I was like, "No, bro." And then she gave me like that stupid ass face. I was like, "What?" That's why I don't talk to you.
I know, cause she thinks she's like hot shit, but she's really a loser. No fucking friend loser, bro. At least dad's friends are retards, but she has no friends, bro. Cause they want to be friends with her, Michelle and them, but Tommy doesn't like being there.
She's like, "Oh, what are you guys?" I don't really care what kind of food, but she was like, "The new Haitian place down the street." Oh, I'm hungry.
Switching sides.
I was. Mom's like, "No, we're going home," and it was like 6 o'clock. I was like, "What, bro?"
Yo, what's up, guys?
And I remember a couple times, bro. I don't know if you guys were there or maybe you guys were with dad, but even when you guys would go with dad for the weekend, sometimes she would still cook dinner until I got like a job at Papagino's. But like, and I was just bringing my own food home. But sometimes, she would still cook for just me and Tommy, right? And then, hold on, I gotta call this guy right here. Oh shit. But then,
get him there now.
a couple times, bro, and you guys were there a couple times, I don't even remember, but her and Tommy would like argue during the day, and then all of a sudden, she's not cooking dinner no more because they fucking argue.
Yeah, I know. Nah, you know what used to like piss me off when I was like little, and I'd be like, "Can I go to the park?" Every single time she goes, "Oh, I have a headache." Like, we're all right.
I know, you don't remember how many times I used to walk you guys to the park? Because mom would say that.
Yeah,
I'll be like, will you let me take them?
I have a headache, I can't go to the park. Like, what, bro?
Because now I don't
let me play video games.
Now I don't give a fuck about you guys, but back then mom was a bitch. Like when we would play Minecraft on the computer, yeah, sure, we were on the computer for like 4 hours, but we only played for 1 hour because remember that time? I don't know if you remember, we played for 1 hour because the game wouldn't load. And she's like, "You guys got on at this time," and I'm like, "But if we didn't play, I don't care." I'm like, what? You heard?
That's like, what was I gonna say? Fuck.
And you know what? Wait, I just realized something. Listen to this. You know she likes to be in control of everything?
Yeah.
She couldn't control dad, bro. But she can control Tommy.
Why.
But she can control Tommy, bro. Fucking, I just realized that, like, just now coming to conclusions. Because they used to argue about, like, you keep spending your money on cars and stuff, and I would hear them, "You owe Jane rent and you're buying 4 or 5 cars." And sometimes he wasn't lying. Sometimes he'd be like, "I traded in a car for this one." She's like, "I don't care, you still probably paid some money." And he's like, "Yeah, but I got it for only like a couple hundred. I traded it in for this. I need a new car, blah, blah, blah." But, like, that's crazy how, like,
yeah,
like I heard Tommy, like, and he's like, you know, like smoking, when we had the diabetes conversation, he's like, "Smoking weed's not that good for you, you know, that can make you," I know, you're my best friend, bro, but hold on a sec, he's like, "You know, and that stuff's not good for you, it can make your blood sugar rise and shit." And I'm thinking, like, I googled it. It doesn't affect you. I know, I looked it up. It doesn't affect you at all. If you eat like, sure, I guess if you eat like a chocolate bar that has it in it, sure, there's sugar in it, but like,
oh yeah.
And just like he's like, coffee's the worst thing you can drink. You know what my doctor told me? Drink lots and lots of black coffee. What does it say online? Coffee is one of the good things you can drink. I'm like, who's telling you information?
He always drinks coffee.
Like that's why.
Coffee, like, the biggest things to read.
None of you niggas.
That's like when I got suspended. Do you know what she tried to tell me, bro?
What?
We were driving on the way back home, right? And she was like, I don't remember, but she was like, "That's why I had Tommy start smoking weed. He acted dumb." I was like, "That's the best part." And I was like, "That's like a bitch thing to do, make him stop." And she was like, "But what?" She was like, "Why?" And I was like, "Because it is." And she was like, "You know, when my friend was little, we got weed from the projects in Malden, and she ran in front of a car." And I was like, "That's fucking true."
And you know what's funny about that?
True.
That could be true, but she didn't smoke weed, bro. She probably smoked K2. I've smoked K2 before. It's like this. It's basically like CBD or something. It's like these spice. They call it spice some places, but it's called K2 and it's synthetic marijuana. It was made in a lab. You used to be able to buy it in convenience stores in Boston. And when you smoke it, sometimes you hallucinate. I remember this kid that was in a halfway house is when you're good enough to get out of jail, but not good enough to be let off your sentence. So a halfway house is somewhere you have to report every day, and a bunch of criminals live in there, and you go to work, right? So this nigga was in there for breaking into a car, and he's a Brooklyn Blood. I have him. I post his music all the time. He's my nigga, right? We smoked the K2 stuff, right? And this is how fucked up this shit is. I believe if they smoked K2, they would have jumped in front of a car, because this nigga has he's the ghetto. When I say ghetto, he is like a blood. He has the blood tattoos on him. He wears like he's a nigga, bro, right? And tell me why we smoked the K2 shit back then, and he was like talking about the stars. He's like, oh, when I was a kid, I always used to want to watch the stars. And he's like, you know, and I fucked up my life by stealing a car with my brother, and I took the blame with him so we could both get even sentences. And you know, I shouldn't have even gotten.
You know how many times I walked past cars that were running with no one in it? When I was riding my bike, I was like, should I? I was
like,
I was like, nah, 'cause where would I hide it?
Where would I put my bike?
Volvo, I was like, that's a nice car. I was like, fuck.
But bro, he was talking to me about like
I was so tempted. I kept seeing cars. I was like,
I'm gonna tell you something about doing that in a second. But so he robbed the car at gunpoint and stole the car, but he didn't have the gun. But his prints were on the gun, so he took the blame, and he said, yeah, if he admitted that he held the gun, he said his brother would get off with just attempted robbery, and not get off, but would get whatever. So they get even. So this nigga, ghettoest dude I know, is talking to me about like his childhood. Like I've never heard of. I'm like thinking like what? And he's like, oh, I used to want to be an astronomer, and I'm like, damn, I didn't know this. Like he talks so ghetto. I'm like, I don't know, you knew that word. He's like, yeah, I used to love looking up at the stars when I was a kid. You know, before my mother died, me and my grandmother used to go here and do this in New York. And I'm like, oh,
that's like a movie thing,
right? No, but like, and I'm like, that's weird. He's like, I've always wanted to like look at the stars when I was a kid. And he's like looking up, and we used to walk across the bridge because he worked with me at Five Guys. We would walk across that bridge that goes from Five Guys to the train station. You know what I mean? The big long blue bridge.
Yeah.
And like we were just talking shit, and then 2 days go by, and I'm like, yo, you got any more of that K2? He's like, nah. And I was like, yo, so why don't you like go to school, because you're in the halfway house, they'll pay for your school, right? He's like, yeah, but school for what? I'm like, to go watch the star, like go learn about the space and shit, bro. You can work for NASA, they don't care about your history as long as you know. Like, and I was just trying to be like, not like I wasn't trying to be gay about it, but I was like wondering. And he's like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? I'm like, bro, 2 days ago you were just telling me, like, to me I wasn't tripping, bro. That shit wasn't making me trip. I just felt high, but to him he was like bugging out, and he's like, bro, what are you talking about? He's like, I'd never wanted to do that type of shit in my life. And I'm like, damn, so this nigga was just tripping balls. Like, and he was being sincere about it. I know he wasn't fucking with me when he was saying all this shit. And I'm like, or he has it deep inside and he just doesn't want to say it. But I guarantee, if mom's friend, Brandon,
bro, no one cares about.
But if mom's friend smoked K2 was popular back then. I believe that someone could have sold them K2, and her friend jumped in front of a car.
But you know why I know she was lying though? Because I told Olivia that she said that to me, and she said that's what Julia's mom said to them.
Oh, I know. And what's crazy is, mom.
That's a lot.
Mom has said a thing like that to me. Like, I remember when Tommy first quote unquote quit weed when I was still living with you guys in Malden. He told mom. Yeah, he told mom he quit, bro. And then like every day he'd come home and it would smell better than the weed that I fucking have. He'd smell so high, and he would tell mom like, oh, it's just sweat from. It's just sweat. We weren't smoking at hockey, you know. She's like, your eyes are red, and he's like, it's from exhaustion. I'm tired. Blah blah blah. Like, you know. And then go out and make like 4 plates of food. But like I remember.
Yeah, I know. One time they made mom or like Olivia and Auntie or something made like a big thing of brownies, and I saw Tommy eat every single brownie. I was walking down to the bathroom, he was shoveling the brownies in his mouth. And the next day, guess who fucked Tommy was like, she was like, Tommy said he didn't eat it. And I was like, what? I saw him shoveling it down his fucking throat, bro.
What's funny about that, bro, is like
I
so.
don't argue. I just say, yeah, whatever. I ate it. Like I don't give a. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me too. I used to say, yeah, whatever to mom, and she'd be like, yeah, whatever. Talking back, I'm like, what do you mean?
What do you want me to say, bro? Like no one cares about your life story.
Bro, no one cares about. Shut up, Brandon. Yo, Brandon. But bro, when this kid's on our team still listening to us, but when Tommy first quote unquote quit and he still came home smelling like weed, him and mom both told me when you guys went to dad's house, they were both like, you gotta watch out for when you're smoking weed. A lot of people sell it.
What's up, man?
It's laced now, and you gotta be really careful.
That's what she tried to say to me. That's what she said. And then when she told me that story, I was like, that's not true, because if they lace it, they want to kill you. They don't want to make you do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they want a customer, bro. Like they don't understand.
They want to kill you. They're not gonna put something in it to make you fucking hallucinate, or maybe you know what I mean? Like most likely they want to kill you.
And like now to this day, the kid that I buy my weed off, I've been friends with since I was like I've been friends with him for like 18 years, bro. Yeah, yo, Brandon. Yo, Brandon. Yo, Brandon. You have a kid that won't say what's up? Put your autistic kid on the mic. Let me hear him. Hey, fuck you, you autistic little fuck.
I have an autistic kid.
Fuck your autistic kid. You sound like you fucked your sister for that. I do have an autistic kid. Why do you mean wow, man, bro? This is an 18+ game. If you're offended, go play fucking Hello Kitty.
I know, but like, why you gotta say like autistic, man? Like,
my brother, I have an autistic brother, bro. That's like
autistic.
That's okay, but you're a functioning autistic. You feel me? You're not autistic about it.
Yeah, I understand. Could have been a potato. Look at the bright side.
Like you're not autistic about being autistic, bro. You're playing Call of Duty. I know this kid right here. You know.
I can barely pick up the controller.
You're lucky I'm on Adderall right now, kid, because I feel a little bad, you know. This morning.
It's okay, man. I just woke up.
I've never had an autistic.
Bad myself, so.
I've never had an autistic friend. Could we be friends?
Hell yeah, man.
Autism testing them.
I'll do it better in the afternoon. I'm just cold as hell.
It's the afternoon where you live?
Hey, shut your mouth, you little kid. I'll put you offline, you little faggot.
Hey, I'm not a little faggot. I'm a big faggot.
You won't do shit.
Yeah, you think that?
This kid won't do
see.
shit.
Hey,
why are you trying to act on video games?
Yo, bro, what is your fucking What is your dyslexic kid think he is?
Crazy. He really won't boot you offline because he doesn't know how.
Damn, I've only been booted offline once in my life, and it was when I was playing World at War.
My friend knows how to do that shit.
Hey, Ivan.
Yes.
Savannah? Okay. So, do you want me to send you a friend request?
Yeah. I won't be able to accept it till after the match though, because my thing's a little slow.
I gotta fucking mute that kid. There's no fucking way.
I sent Jolly one.
Oh, he sent Jolly one too. He said.
Damn. Fuck.
We can get him and Liam in a party, bro, and it'll be a fucking party.
Hell yeah, man.
But you're like, what does your dyslexic kid think he's got up? Nate, he's like, what does your dyslexic kid think he's got up syndrome? He's dyslexic and he reads backwards.
I'm 20 years old, man.
You're 20, bro? I'm 25.
Oh, nice.
It is.
What?
Touch your grandma.
It's okay, man. I kind of figured you were like 12, 11-ish.
With this deep of a voice? Yo, Nate, you know what you know what's weird? You know, wait, hold on a second. Let's see something. Wait, you sent me a friend request. I forget. What's your username?
Anastasia.
Alright, I just muted you, pussy. I'm like, what's your name? Anything is Anastasia.
Come on, fellas, pick up the pace.
I know, I can't. I had to mute him. That kid's fucking like
bro,
annoying.
Cause I'm talking to you and I'm literally. He probably is really autistic, which is fucking sad as fuck, I guess. Like, I would not want autism. Yeah, I have autism. I'm sorry to hear that, son.
Don't come on video games to be a fag about it. No one cares.
That's what I'm like. It's like you have autism, sir, but you're not being autistic about it. You see.
Like gay people, they always gotta mention it.
Autism does speak,
I don't give a
guess.
fuck if you're autistic.
Fuck, I might have to take another. I'm gonna take another Adderall because I feel like my talkative. Damn, I am not tired and don't want to get off, but like.
My God, dude, we let you guys on your retards. You guys think you're good.
Yo, hey.
Trying to stay up until.
That kid on our team, his name's.
Little kid, I'll rape you and I'll rape your dad.
I'm not a little kid. Are you talking to me? I'm not a little kid.
Switching sides.
Bro, you're
I haven't been a little kid since my.
You sound like you're 30 years old. Like, wow.
I haven't been a kid since my daddy popped my cherry. Oh my God. And I'll tell you what, my butthole was puckering for hours.
That's what they call it.
Damn, bro, I wish I want to buy a GoPro to set up hitting cameras and put like this. This sounds gay, but think of the funny part of it.
Put a camera in my asshole.
No. Set up cameras like when I go to the doctor. So when I go to get my first prostate exam, I'll sit on the table and be like, do I make it pucker for you, or how does this work? You just go right in, or what's going on, sir? Have you ever seen?
Just have like a microphone so they can hear it.
So I think this shit is funny.
It'd be funnier. What?
No, you go. You say it.
Funny if you had like a chest cam, so like people don't know everything that's going on. They can just hear it and see a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's like you know what Jackass is, right?
Yeah.
In Jackass the movie like 2, I think, or Jackass 1, they all of them go to get their prostate exams done by this German guy. They're in like Switzerland and they're like, because it's not like here in America when you videotape stuff, stores are like, we don't want you taping in our wall, like, you know, like when they do pranks and shit, they're like, we're not allowed to film in here. Yeah. So which is gay, bro. But like in other countries, there's no laws on that. It's called a media law, quote unquote. They can sue you if Walmart says in their handbook you are not allowed to have any type of recording. Technically, if you record like a 5-second Snapchat of yourself in a Walmart, they can sue you for like $1 million.
Move on, MI6. MTC's nearly done.
But bro, they all went to get prostate exams, and it's in the movie. That's just hilarious.
So bad. Why are you so bad? Oh my God.
This kid wipes side to side.
Yeah, bro, this kid fucking moans when he wipes, bro. Beetlejuice moans when he wipes.
I wipe side to side.
How'd you know? How'd you know?
Yeah, but hey, listen. How'd you know?
I got your IP, bro. While you were looking for my IP. Can you hear me?
Any brother? 2020 was like, bro.
2020?
Yeah, like that's when everyone became weird. Like I know kids from last year that like this year they're like different people.
Because they had to stay home all day, bro, on the computer, and all they had to watch was fucking Coco Melon and fucking. Well, just like Jackass 4's coming out, and Johnny Knoxville, I don't know if you know who he is, just announced that it's gonna.
Watched it.
Oh, what, bro? And you like to get high and watch fucked up shit, bro? There's one where they shoot a dildo like 40 feet across and try to get in this guy's ass. Or they connect a helicopter to his dick, like a really like a remote control helicopter to his dick, and he flies around, is pulling it, and he's like, whoa! And then there's one when he's sitting upside down and his ass is up in the air, and there's a scenery in front of him painted like a mountain, and he farts and shit goes all over, and they're like, it's a shit storm, and it's going all over the toy houses. Can you hear me?
Yep.
That's like, you've never seen Bad Grandpa?
Yeah, I have. He died.
Oh. No. What? Bad Grandpa, it's a Jackass movie where he has a little kid with him and like he steals a scooter out of the
I thought you meant the YouTuber.
Oh, damn. It's just like what? Bro, you like that Eric Andre movie a little bit?
Yeah, it's funny.
The Jackass movies, I think they used, at least one of them is on Hulu, but they all used to be on Netflix, bro. You need to watch those shits. because bro,
I saw one of them when there was a midget and they were like kicking each other in the balls or something.
Yeah, bro. There's a fat guy named Preston Leahy or Lacey, and then Wee Man is the midget. His name's Wee Man. So Wee Man's dressed up in like a Hawaiian shirt, and they put a fat suit on him because the other guy's fat, but he's only a little bit taller than him. And he puts on a fat suit, the midget, and walks up to a convenience store and asks the guy outside, and they're all like unaware strangers. And he's like, hey, can you hold my dog while I go inside real quick? And obviously he must have took a lot of people because it's a prank, but some guy's like, yeah, sure. And he's like, all right, he goes in, and like 5 minutes later, the fat guy walks out, and he's a little bit taller than him, but he's really extremely fat, bro. And he's like, thanks for holding my dog, and he takes the dog and walks out, and everyone's always so fucking confused. Or like, there's one when they're in India in Jackass #1, and he has Wee Man and Preston Lacey, the fat guys, are running around the corner like as fast as they can, running from something, and around the corner, bro, comes like 200 Indian midgets, bro, chasing them down the street, dressed like Oompa Loompas with the green hair and a white suit on, bro. That shit. Oh, bro, there's one when they send Preston Lacey, right? I'm just gonna say a couple of the pranks. They put him in on a I don't know what those machines are called. It's not a treadmill, it's not a bike, but you stand and you like move your legs like you're walking, but they're in little platforms.
We have one.
Oh yeah, it's called. I was gonna say elliptical, but I wasn't sure. But they put him on an elliptical and they cover him in saran wrap and they tape a fucking straw to his ass, and all of the fucking sweat goes into a cup and they make Steve-O drink it. His ass sweat. Why? And they had a little folded up paper towel in his gooch and they squeezed it out into his mouth. And it was so foggy. The water was so foggy, bro, and he puked everywhere. Steve-O, the first ever stunt from a Jackass show was Steve-O swallowing a goldfish and then puking it back up alive.
Protect the objectives.
Swallowing it a whole.
Keep it or did he eat it again?
No, they kept it because it's animal cruelty, so they didn't want to keep doing it. But like, so it's called you should watch the Bad Grandpa one because that's like the newest one, and it's one of the characters, John Knoxville, dressed up as an old guy, and he goes around places with his quote-unquote grandson, but it's another child actor, but no one knows who it. Your grenade, bro. No one knows who he is, so they go and do pranks, bro. Like one of them, they go into a moped dealership, and I guess in the moped dealership they keep the keys in all the ignitions, and he goes in and starts one of the mopeds up and drives through the window and keeps going and pretends like he's hurt. He's like, oh, I hurt myself, and they're all like, oh my god, are you okay? And he's like, I'm just gonna go, and he walks away. But that Bad Grandpa skit, there's a whole movie about him doing pranks, but like that whole Bad Grandpa started in Jackass, bro, and what he does is he would sneak onto construction sites, bro, and start walking around like pretending to hurt himself, but it's really a dude in an old suit, like really good makeup, you know what I mean? And he's going around like he starts taking pisses into like holes where concrete's gonna be poured, and they're like, sir, what are you doing? And eventually they carry him out, and he's like, oh, you're taking an old man out of here, and they throw him on the sidewalk, and he starts like pretending to have a seizure and shit, bro. This shit's hilarious.
Switching sides.
Or what's it called? They have a thing called beehive tetherball, and they put a beehive on a tetherball, and Steve-O and this guy Chris Pontius are both butt naked, and they're playing tetherball with the fucking beehive, and they're getting stung. They're like, oh fuck the whole fucking time, bro. This shit is hilarious. So I'm just gonna keep talking about it. So the newest movie was Jackass 3, and then they make a 3.5, which is like some additional stuff that didn't make the movie. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so there's Jackass 1, and then 1.5, 2, 2.5, and 3 and 3.5. The 0.5s are sometimes like the same pranks but on different people, like ones that weren't as good but still hilarious, or like people that flip out. Like one time one of the guys dresses up as a devil, and he has like a sign with him, Chris Pontius, and he has a sign, and they drop him off in downtown LA, and he's like, the devil's coming, and then they set up a spring underneath one of the manhole covers and have him jump out at people, bro, and he jumps out like, I just been released from hell, and some people like beat him up and chase him down. And but there's one guy, his name's Danger Aaron, and he does the worst stunts, bro. Like he's had like his whole mouth of teeth knocked out, top, bottom, back, front. He's had all his teeth knocked out. They usually like send him, like one time they sent him down a hill on a slide without a fucking helmet, without snow and shit, and he went down and busted all his teeth out of his mouth. And then the last movie ever was supposed to be 3 and 3.5, and they're doing the last prank, right? And they're, you know, like no matter what happens, if your tooth completely falls out, like even if it's a clean fall, they cannot put it back in. You have to either leave it out or get a fake one. You can't put one of your actual real teeth back in. Or maybe you can, but in the movie they can't. So this guy, Danger Aaron, his name is, bro, and they fucked him the most. Like I think, like you know, like you karate chop your leg with the fucking scooter and it hurts.
Yeah.
I think they did it to his mouth and his teeth knocked out another time. He's got his teeth removed so many times that like he's got his teeth done over so many times that his gums are ruined. And they tell him in the final movie, he's telling them, he's like, guys, can this prank please not get my so hold on, there's a Lamborghini and they're gonna tie the Lamborghini to this guy's tooth and the Lamborghini's gonna take off from 0 to 60 and rip his fucking tooth out of his mouth. Yeah, that's they do fucking stunts. It's hilarious, bro. Like that's fucked up, but that's hilarious to watch that. So he's like, can you guys please, like, my orthodontist or whatever told me, like, my bones, like, they've drilled so many holes into my bones for fake teeth that I cannot get fake teeth anymore. These are my last ones. And the producers and everybody on the show were like, no, this guy's a dentist. He can, as long as it's done within the hour, he can do it right away and put it right back on. So they take his fucking tooth out, bro, and it fucking hurts. You literally hear, like, and his tooth pops out of his mouth, you hear it. And at the end, he's like, all right, can we do this real quick? And the guy undresses and he's like, we just hired this guy off the street. He's not a fucking doctor. He's like, are you fucking kidding me? It's hilarious, bro. Like, oh, I can't believe you've never seen it. And then there's another show called Wild Boys, which is just these two guys named Chris Pontius and Steve-O. You know who Steve-O is, right? Obviously, yeah, obviously. So, and Chris Pontius was like his best friend in the show called Wild Boys, where they would go around to like other like countries outside like the UK and stuff, and they'd be like fucking with like animals all the time. Like, it's the first time I ever heard of a that's what that I know, like everyone knows of animals, but I guarantee the first time anyone's ever heard of a macaque is from Wild Boys. A macaque is a type of fucking is a type of monkey, bro. So they go into like a big monkey sanctuary, like not ass naked. They have like Tarzan things around their fucking cocks, like just the turbans on. And they're like, we're gonna go play with macaque. These are macaques, and like, bro, they do some crazy shit. I think one of them, like, it's fucked up shit. Like, basically, they would probably fuck a horse if they had to do it for comedy reasons. But there's like, you can watch behind the scenes stuff that they're not allowed to show, and like, I used to have a DVD of the third one. When you get DVDs, it shows all the behind, like all the shit that's like do not show a child this. Like one time they put peanut butter on Chris Pontius' dick and a horse licked his dick clean, and like it's weird to watch. He doesn't come or anything, but like it's fucking like hilarious to just like, why are you doing that, bro? Like what? But you know, or like there's one where Steve-O puts I don't know if it's Steve-O or Johnny Knoxville, but they put a piece of raw chicken and they paper clip it, but like, you know, shove the paper clip and stab it through his underwear, so the piece of raw chicken's hanging out, and he has to crawl across a tightrope that's over one of the alligator pits in a zoo. And as he's crawling, the alligators are lifting up trying to bite his ass, bro. Johnny Knoxville has a baby crocodile bite his nipple. He's upstairs in that room. Yeah, baby crocodile bite his nipple, bro, and like it must hurt because like they're laughing the whole time, like it's biting him. He's like, ah, what the fuck? But like, bro, you just need to watch some of those pranks, bro, because they be funny as fuck. Like, when the new one comes out, 5, it's gonna be the last one ever, because all of the actors are saying that, like, sometimes when you get to a certain age and you hurt yourself, you can't go back. And some of them were told, like, after so the show's already done being filmed, Jackass 5, but they said, like, some of them won't return because they got injured during the movie, and now that they're all, like, in their 40s and 50s, they can no longer like get hurt. It's irreversible, you know what I mean? Like now if I break my leg for my 15th time, my bodies ain't gonna regrow it back, you know what I mean? So like they've been, you never even seen Loiter Squad?
We got the bomb.
Oh
damn, that's on Hulu too. It's Odd Future Wolfgang. You know who they are? I just got randomly tomahawked. It's like Tyler the Creator, Earl Sweatshirt, Jasper. You don't know those guys?
yeah, I know them. I don't know the group.
Oh, but they're in a show called Loiter Squad where they do little things, and that's that video that I showed you. And he's like, she's like, my dad used to make me suck his dick. He's like, I've been sucking my daddy's dick for years, bro. It's, oh my god, they do some funny ass fucking shit. But that's like with in the first movie, or maybe it's not the movie, but there used to be a show. It might have been an episode of the show where they all go to get like prostate exams, bro, or like, bro, they go to a sperm bank to see who has the lowest count of sperm because they all do coke and drink all day and do shit. So Johnny Knoxville jerks off into a cup, bro, but as a joke he puts soap in a cup and then throws it at the producer, and he starts puking, bro. He's like, did you really just throw your cup? And it's like, is it one in my mouth? My mouth! And it's like hilarious, and they're really... One time, what's crazy is when Steve-O had to drink that nigga's gooch juice, when Steve-O had to drink that fat nigga's gooch juice, one of the cameramans puked all over like a $1,500 camera, bro. Because I'm like, you're puking because he's drinking it? That's not nasty that he's drinking it. It's nasty if you had to drink it. But they had this fat nigga run on the...
smells, bro.
Oh, I bet that's when he drank it. And then Steve-O put on a scuba helmet and then had another nigga fart in it, and he started puking because the fart went all the way through the pipe to the scuba helmet. Bro, that's... You gotta watch these fucking things, bro. Because, like, they're good to watch when you're high, bro, because it's like... I used to want to be in Jackass when I was a kid. You know what's gay? You know what's gay, bro?
Gonna go bathroom. The bathroom.
Wait. You real quick. I'm gonna back up. You could have had Auntie probably bring you here today. Let me tell you why.
I know.
Oh no. Go pee. Go pee. Go pee. I'll tell you after. No. I'll tell you why. But go pee. Hello?
Yeah.
What's it called? You know why you could have had Auntie drive you here today?
Why?
Because Selena's car needs repairs and she's driving to Malden today and I'm gonna be home alone all day. So I could have hit up Auntie and been like, yo, I know the kids went away. Or Nate's home and Selena went away. Either come see the apartment or come pick me up and we'll do something.
Damn, cause I need papers.
Cause I have money. Damn, I don't know if I can just meet you guys up for papers. If you don't sleep, I'll ask her. I'm staying up. The Adderall's make me sleep. I just took another one.
With her friend.
Damn.
They go
so
grocery shopping together, I guess.
I was gonna say I am not tired, but you can get off whenever.
I'm not tired either. I'm waiting for her to go out with whoever she's going out with so I can smoke again.
Okay, I was gonna say because I'm not tired at all. The Adderall.
Maybe walk to CVS.
The Adderall. Oh, if you do, I'll go out to smoke. If you walk to CVS, but the Adderall, you know, keeps me awake, so I cannot sleep. I will not sleep. It will not let me.
It's not. I couldn't even, bro. After going that far, I wasn't tired when I got home. I was like, fuck.
You know what would be better for you? Hello?
Or
when Auntie leaves,
go
be
to
like,
Papagino's.
when Auntie leave, I don't have a car. I can't get there unless I walk. My car, I can't drive it. And Selena's gonna be in Malden all day. Best thing for you to do would be to get a ride here again. You know?
No, I'm saying like, no. If you say that, because you can fit it. Auntie's car is big. I guarantee you fit in her car.
Oh yeah, no, I would. I've driven it before. Maybe not now because I'm fatter, but like I fit in her front seat. I know. I'm not gonna lie, I like her car.
Her backseat's big as fuck too. Her
yeah,
backseat is huge, bro.
I like her car, bro. If it wasn't so girly looking, kinda, I think I'd get one because
yeah,
like.
I know. If it was lowered, I'd drive it. You know what I mean? If it was lowered, it'd look nice. Or if it had like nice rims, not those fucking hubcaps.
Yeah, I don't know how fast it can go or anything, but like I used to, when we go to the Dollar Tree parking lot, she'd go in the store, and when they were in there for like a good like minute and 50 seconds, I would turn the car on and like revving the engine, and I liked how it sounded.
Damn, that's what I did to Jane's rental car when we were in Maine, and they all walked out of the store and they heard it. They heard it and walked out. Mom saw me and Jane, and I was in the driver's seat and Olivia's in the back. They were like, "What?"
Damn, you know what's crazy?
That's crazy. They're like, it's a rental car. I was like, that's why you do it. What the fuck?
I know, and that's not like against the rental thing. You like, I'm just testing it out. What if?
Yeah, I know. It was like a Mazda SUV, and I was like, can I get the keys to wait in the car? I don't want to. They were in like, you know what I hated when I was little? The thing is like that like fucks me. Like it makes me like so like when I was little, I used to get so mad when she'd make you walk around like a store you really don't want to be in, like a kitchen store or something. And I'm like fucking like a kitchen store
and then
for hours while you fucking look at shit you're not gonna buy.
You know what's crazy about that?
Search and destroy. Liquidate all objectives.
We used to do that all the time, but when her and Dad first broke up, like, and then I obviously moved out eventually. Once they broke up, we never went anywhere anymore. Like, not to any stores. Like, and then.
Auntie used to take us.
Yeah, she used to take me with you guys. Remember, like, oh, let's go eat at, even when I quit Papagino's, like, oh, let's go eat at Papagino's, and we would all go, you, me, Auntie.
Yeah, no, that was.
Or there was actually.
Mad. I don't know, like.
There was a couple times when I walked to Wendy's with just you and Olivia, because I have a video of it, of Olivia there, on my Snapchat saved. But
I don't remember that.
Nah, I don't get.
Really remember.
Damn, it's the weed, bro. You start losing your memory eventually.
I don't have any. That's what I'm saying. I remember. I forget like everything. My brain's like fried completely.
I don't know how to word this without sounding gay, but like I used to be known, like myself, I would know myself for having a really good memory. Like I used to be able to remember now.
Yeah, I know.
But now I remember things in like pieces. Like it'll be like 2 days later, and I'll hear the word piss, and I'm like, piss. I wanted to tell you I pissed on the floor the other day. Like it sparks my memory. That's like with the jerk off thing. I read your jerk off post, and I'm like, oh fuck, I was gonna tell him about jerking off in fucking Maine, New Hampshire.
Mission clock is running down.
You know what's fucked? Mama told me we are engaged, right?
Enemies down to their last
for
man.
like 5
Out of their misery.
You don't think that they already got married, do you? Like at the you can just go. Me and Selena can go right now to City Hall and get married right now in a second. It would take as long as it would take for us to sign the papers.
No point in doing that though, because I don't think I'll ever get married. Because of course you have to pay.
I don't care about having a wedding. That's the issue. Like and Selena doesn't either. Selena doesn't like big parties where like Selena doesn't like people singing happy birthday to her at restaurants, which I don't like it either. But like she says, she says she'll walk out if it happens, and I've never had it happen, obviously. Like, and that's like what were we just talking about?
Married.
Oh yeah, and that's like with the wedding. I don't care to have a wedding. I'd feel like not awkward, but like cringy to be up on stage and like, do you take Nick to suck on your?
Nah, I wouldn't do that. I'd have like a party at my house. Like mom wouldn't go or anyone. Probably like y'all and then random.
But like
I wouldn't. Like mom or like my fucking family.
This is like really weird to say off topic, but every time we're on this map, we both lag.
Yeah, I know. When I get shot up too far away, I lag. everyone got diamond.
Probably from glitches.
Diamond. A lot of people got diamond.
Or it's that time. It's already season 4 coming up. Damn, imagine that gun gold.
Damn, yeah.
Oh wait, that's actually.
The green or the purple? The green. Right?
Nah, because the purple is the wrap. That's the zon. Oh no, it's not. Oh, that's in the battle pass. That gun's in the battle pass. When it turns gold, the purple turns purpley gold. But like, nah, you know why you get married to someone? Like let's say like if you're with like, look at Big Dennis and Linda were together for like 30 something years, and then they went to City Hall to get married. They're married now. Like Linda is not Linda Memolo anymore. Now she is. Oh no, now she is Memolo. She was Linda Ramey. Can you imagine that, bro? Like entrusting and all that. He was on the road for 6 days of the week. He was only home 1 day, and that most of the time on that day he would sleep all day long, right? And then like and mom keeps comparing us, or like she used to compare me to Casey a lot. Like I just compared her to Linda. Like, you know, Linda.
Yeah, but because they had money.
Oh no, I know, but like Linda probably never. I don't think Linda was the flirty type. She's the probably type that would beat a bitch up for flirting with Big Dennis, or like if someone flirted with Big Dennis, she'd be like, have him. Fuck, I don't give a fuck, have him. But like, I'm gonna do the next time mom ever. I don't think she looks. It's been like years, but if she ever compare me like Casey, like, well, Casey's successful, I'll be like, yeah, she lives at home with her mom, and you know what? Her mom's happy living rent free at home because she didn't have to. Linda's job was for free. Linda was helping an old lady that was just a family friend in cleaning her house every year. You know what I mean? Like, that was her job. She would drive down to Malden every day and clean this lady's house, and it was like a long time. She's been working there for like 18,000 years. So they were together for that long and then just randomly got married. The best thing about getting married, like, obviously me and Selena are probably gonna get married one day. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Because if we ever break up, I'm not looking for no one else ever. Like, I don't give a fuck about nobody. You know what I'm saying? But like, we're gonna get married one day. But the pros to getting married are your taxes go down. You get less taxes taken out of your. I mean, you get more taxes back at the end of the year. Like when you're applying for a house, you'll get approved for a higher loan if you guys are married. Because if you're not married, you have to apply for 2 separate loans. So Mom and Tommy had to go into the bank and like make a joint account. That's why they probably have a joint bank account. No, you think?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, because of that. It's because the bank needs one joint account on the thing. So like, I think if me and Selena ever get married, we would keep our own bank accounts. But then I think we would both make one joint one, and every week both of us just. You can set up a direct. So like, you know, your check gets direct deposited from your work. Well, you don't have a job, but like it just gets like every Friday I get paid. So I just got paid yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I get paid every 2 weeks, so every 2 Fridays I get paid. But you can set it up so it gets direct deposited into like multiple accounts. So like, I can set it up so that like $50, or I can do a percentage. I can say every week I want 25% of my check going into this account, and every week the 25% will be a different amount because you work a different amount of hours. You feel me? Or you can just say I want $50 or $100. So I think I'll make it so we both put $100 every paycheck into an account for shit. But that's the only like pros to being married is like your taxes go up, down, like everything's cheaper. You get cheaper health insurance because you go on a family plan. Because once you're married, you're considered a family.
Switching sides.
Like let's say if Mom and Tommy, well, Quinn's too old now, but if Mom and Tommy ever got married, like legitimately, first of all, if they ever had a wedding, I am not going. I don't give a fuck if they invite me. I don't give a fuck if the food's gonna be the best food of my life. I ain't going to that shit, bro. Because I guarantee if they get married and there's a wedding, they're gonna get divorced. Not if there's a wedding, but they're gonna get divorced. I guarantee you. Because once you get divorced once, you usually get divorced more than once. Like,
they're only not getting married because then she'd have to pay for our braces.
You guys would get even cheaper free braces.
Field mic activated.
You guys would. Yeah, because you guys would be able to go on a family plan with Tommy. And it would be Tom if Quinn was younger.
No, or she gets them. We get them for free. They're literally free.
No, but you could get something better. Like Casey got Invisalign for free.
I know. I don't care about that. I don't give a fuck what I look like in general.
Damn, that's why you're fat. No, I'm joking. Damn, you're getting to looking like Jimmy Carrere. You know who that is? Dad's friend.
Who the fuck is that?
That's Dad's friend, and like when I get in my car, the car goes down a little bit because it's old, it's rusty. Jimmy once got into Dad's Escalade when it was still brand new, kinda, and the Escalade wouldn't drive because of him being in it.
Damn, what a fat fuck.
When he was in the front right seat, bro, when he got in, the seat went and clicked and my dad's like, oh, I think he just broke the whatever. And what happened is he ended up breaking the heater, one of the plugs on snap. Because you know plugs in a car like weird? They're like, it has like those black ends that look like a battery kind of, and it snaps into that broke, bro. It broke, like shattered. Because Dad had someone look at it, and then when he started driving, the car sounded like it was like scraping on the like. We got out and looked. He's like, Nick, you go look real quick, and I went out and looked, and I'm like, nah, it's not, nothing scraping, it's fine. And it sounded like something was scraping, and he's like, oh, you know what, Jimmy, it looks like I'm not gonna be able to give you that ride. My car's not running right. I'm gonna call AAA, and his friend went back in the house, and Dad drove off. He's like, see you later. Just like, I just realized something too. Mom and Dad are the same with their friends. Dad has no more friends no more, and I was like, oh, you still talk to Eric Gomes? Because like Brianna and Janelle are cousins, because she's my godmother. Kelly, you know what I mean? I consider them my cousins. And you know what's crazy? You know they were both born September 23rd, right? You know the Eric's twins, the girls? Yeah, they were both born on September 23rd, bro. You know how fucking fucked up that is? Like, how does that? I'm like, damn, what? So... Yeah, they're twins. They were
all fucked on the same day.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, so Auntie Kelly and Mom were friends already, and Eric and Dad were already friends. Mom and Dad introduced Auntie Kelly and Eric together, right? So I'm saying, so Mom and Kelly fucked Eric and Dad on the same days. Like, and it was fucked as if you count 9 months or 8 months, whatever the amount of months is to be pregnant, from the day we were born back, it's the month of Dad's birthday, or something. Or it's like the month of like. It's like December, like Christmas or something. So I'm like, damn, Mom was like, Santa's coming, let's fuck real quick and make some babies.
She wasn't getting nothing for Christmas.
Damn, Mom likes to make funny jokes and make awkward things, so I'm gonna get really drunk one day at like a Christmas party we go to and be like, Mom, when you and Dad used to have sex, like, what did his retarded arm do? Like, how did that work? What was the situation? Was that like, was it off limits, or were you allowed to like pull on it?
He's like, I made him tie it behind his back.
He's like, I'll make it into a fist and shove it into her butthole. And then you know how like he hyperventilates some. Have you ever seen him hyperventilate or not?
Yo, no.
Damn, yeah, bro. So it must happen when he goes into elevators and stuff. I had to take an elevator with him once because the stairs were locked. We couldn't find a way in. And he's like, I'm not gonna like you, but I'm gonna have to go on the elevator because I guess he doesn't like tight spaces, which is funny because a lot of people have like they don't like tight spaces. Like now that I'm fat, if I feel like I can't lay on my stomach anymore because my chest gets pushed in too hard. Like I feel like I can't breathe the right way. Like so I sleep on my side or my back now. But Dad doesn't like small space. That's why he doesn't like planes. That's why he doesn't like elevators, right? So we went on one together, bro.
Locked him in the car one time.
Bro, we went on an elevator once, and it was once. I told him, I literally said, I'm never going on again. I think I was like 18 or 19. It was after he broke up with the one from New Hampshire that lived near Casey. What was her name? Missy. It was right after he broke.
So close to Linda. If we went to Linda's house, I could show you where they live.
I know they broke up. They broke up because Dad found out she was fucking the nigga. She was fucking her AA meeting teacher, the only black guy in the city, the coach, his name was.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, and you know that Linda knows that dude too. Like they're friends. Like
yeah,
I knew
and
that
you know
before I knew her. That's crazy.
You know she was at like a drug meeting to stop drugs, and he would give her drugs to suck them off.
You're shit. You so shit.
Yeah, Linda knew like it was like Linda used to say it. It was like.
You suck so hard.
Bro, yeah, you're the coolest kid, bro. You bought the marijuana pack. You got weed leaves in your name, and your hashtag's weed. What?
How one time Mom was like, you want to see these out? Or I remember she showed me them, and it was Missy for mug shots from when she was like 15. I was like, all right. She's like, you know what that is? I was like, yeah. And she was like, I didn't have these when they were dating, and it was like years after like Dad broke up with her. I was like, why you guys like? She's like, Amy found them online. I was like, why y'all like? That's weird.
Cause they're weird. The only reason why I could see,
bro.
That's what I'm saying. The only reason why I can see like you would Google someone is when he was dating Mary.
No, they found on the site. It was all bug pictures.
Oh shit! You know what's crazy? And there was a list of them.
I was like, what?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Linda got the site for them, and Mom showed me the picture. I remember. I'm pretty sure the site was like blue. Like I swear to God, I remember it. But
probably, yeah. She showed me it was like a bunch of pictures. I was like, all right.
That's because Every time he's dated somebody except for this last lady, he'd be like, "Oh, what? Find out her last name so I can look her up. I'm nosy."
You're a fucking shitter. You're a shitter.
A shitter, bro? Bro, you literally have weed in your class check, bro. You do not smoke anything, bro. You smoke nothing. You mean nothing to me.
Real quick.
What? I didn't hear you. Broke up.
Turn Junior's light on real quick.
Oh, he's probably freezing up there. He's like my little tootsie.
Oh, and my windows are open. It's fucking cold. I'm literally like cold as fuck.
Are you gonna grab your weed stuff too? You finally awake, Chooch? There's a lot more left, but I'm going to buy more of these with my next paycheck. I'm gonna buy another like 50 of them. I already took 6. I've already eaten 6 of them because they just feel so fucking nice. I'm done until you come home later, but I don't know if you want to take one. It'll wake you up, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie. So these pills are either do it, but with these real quick, they look like the fake. I looked up how to tell if they're fake Adderalls. These look exactly like the fake ones, or they're these ones called Tiva, which is like, you know, like there's like Claritin and like non-name brand. Like the ones you get a non-name brand, the Claritin, the allergy pills.
Olivia's fucking.
Hold on, Nate. These look like the fake ones, which means they could have meth in it, but it feels like Adderall, so it's good. What, Nate? Olivia's room smells like
Olivia's fucking lizard's light off, bro.
Yeah.
Doesn't take care of shit.
Why?
The fucking, I don't know, the lizard thing. Oh, I have like a thermometer on the tank, right?
Yeah.
Like the one I had before. It's like the ones that suction cup to the wall, like those fucking like. I shouldn't have bought it. When I first got Junior, I had like I saved up a shit ton of money, so I just started buying random shit. It was a thermometer, and it was all fucking like on the ground in the tank, bro. Like fucking, are you fucking joshing me?
Damn, you know what? That's probably her fault. I'll guarantee it. But that used to happen. I used to have the same one. It was like yellow and gray, and it would suction cup to the side of the thing. When I had
it had like a thing, another.
Yeah, when I had it. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
If I had their lights off, if I had their light, I'm white actually, but if I had their lights off for too long, bro, the suction cup would fall off. So what you have to do is either wet it or lick the back of the.
I just leave it on the outside. I don't suction cup with this shit.
Oh, but what you can do is like you would either wet it or lick the suction cup and then stick it to the wall.
That's how you do Junior's hammock, bro. That shit's annoying as fuck when it keeps falling.
That's the same thing you do with a black kid.
You should. Damn, you don't know as fuck.
You know how you say you want a nap later? Yeah. This would make you feel better if you took these. Because I was tired. I waited till I was tired as shit to take my first one. And that's early when you were still awake.
Bro.
Yeah, what? Hello?
I just want to see the text that Jane sent me earlier, right? Remember how I said? I just opened it now.
Yeah. And it said, I'm sorry to inform you.
She's like, I'm taking you to get your... We can't get your vaccine because whatever, bro. And then, like, why am I getting it?
You should honestly like text, like tell mom and be like, "What the fuck you guys making me take it? It's not. I don't want it. Like it's my choice."
That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to get it. That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
You wanna
hey,
go, I'll go to lunch. I'm not getting that vaccine. There's no reason
that
to go to the fucking store to get it, bro.
That's why you say, "Mom, you either sign off for me."
You got this autistic kid trying to talk over here, bro. Like no one gives a fuck.
Effect on target. Watch out, nigga.
Damn, Nate, you should get your state ID, bro, because if you have your ID and our last names match up, I can take you to like a New Hampshire tattoo place. You'd have to pay for your tattoo.
Yeah, I know, because you're over 21 or
yeah, and it proves.
Do you know like, all of my tattoos I'm getting, I want like cartoon characters or something I drew. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something I drew or like a cartoon character that I want.
Well, the rule with
like, those don't have meaning. Like, bro, your fucking tattoos don't mean shit.
I know, like, what is a cherry bomb on the back of your neck because you think you're hot shit? Like, fuck.
I know, right? I don't understand why she got that. You know, she said, like, they're like, yeah, tattoos no one can see. And, like, that's like a holy kind of looking tattoo, you know what I mean?
Yeah, mine doesn't, my tattoos don't have meaning, bro. But, like, when mom asked me, I had to tell her, like they don't have to, but I have the Jason mask and the Scream mask on my arm. And one's looking up at me and one's looking down on my wrist. And I was like, oh, it's like yin and yang, like, you know what I'm saying? And like, oh, that's a good idea. And then like, what's crazy is every tattoo I've ever had, one of them sucks because it was my ex's cousin that did it upstairs in his apartment, and it's like the picture was the tattoo was supposed to be stretched out.
Lady behind you, lady.
Yo, Lady Starshine behind you. It was supposed to be stretched out more, but it's too tight.
Lady me call.
I'm not bothered. It's only again.
Oh, but what are you guys speaking? Is Parlez-vous français?
Yo, nigga.
I'm white, bro. I am white. I'm a white human being. I fill out my job applications and I put Caucasian. And you know what you put? Cock taken.
Switching rally points.
Damn, that was a good one, right? But
that's like they had a, what was it? I had to take like, I don't remember. There was like a school survey we had to do. They asked for gender, bro. It said male, female, binary, non-binary, and then something else. I was like, what the fuck?
Damn, that's like on a fucking. Now when you do your job application, like when I was filling out the one for the company I'm with right now, they were like, it says male, female, or would rather not say, and I'm like, I'll never tell.
Yeah, that's what it said. That's what it said. The last one, that's what it said. When I said something else, that's what it said.
And it's like, why would you rather? If you, that's like it says like what's it called? Also, which is weird, is sometimes when you fill out the language part, it'll say like, are you white, Hispanic, Latino? Because you can put what you are. On the bottom when it says, I'd rather not say, like, so what? Like what do you mean?
Yeah,
like,
I know. You can tell by looking at a person. What the fuck? Who gives a shit?
Nah, cause some Mexican.
You fucking outraged. We fucking lost years ago, but now we're getting
What are you, black, George?
Soft little cunts like you. We're fucking gonna let them back in. It's not fucking happening, mate. You're a fucking little crackhead. Shut your fucking mouth.
Damn, it's nighttime in the UK. It's nighttime in the UK now. This kid is.
What the fuck is you fucking mouth?
Is that the kid Leroy?
English, nigga. What the fuck is you fucking mouth?
So is it?
I can speak English fucking correctly, nigga.
Is this what is it? Is it like nighttime in the UK, or are they just waking up? That's why they're all online now.
Nah, I think it's fucking nighttime.
Damn, so they're all getting out of work and they're all coming out drunk because everyone in the UK drinks.
Throwing stun.
Yeah, I know.
That's a kill.
I was like, you know what's crazy to me? I don't want to drink the long.
Someone at A right here.
Someone at A, who's talking?
That's
Oh,
like
that was the guy.
Big bad thing, but they drink.
I know, bro.
And
I'm not one of those dudes that like advocate. I'm not gonna go out and be like this, like holding like picket signs up and shit. But I do think that alcohol should be less illegal. Should be more illegal than weed is because.
Then weed, it should yeah.
Because
you roll from the ground, like it shouldn't be illegal at all.
You can't overdose on weed, but you can have alcohol poisoning.
It's funny when people say you can.
You probably you can, bro. If you probably like 15 Wonka bars, you could have a heart attack because your heart is racing too fast.
Ivan, he got a sniper behind you, Ivan.
Sorry, that's a heart attack though.
My name's Ivana. Ivana jizzing you.
Charges dropped.
Like I want to.
I think the worst thing can happen is probably brain damage.
I know, I've got two.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Where are you guys from? Australia? Where are you guys from?
Chat speed.
not even a real fucking
I'm asking
accent,
where you guys are from.
Why do you have a fake ass accent?
I'm trying to be friendly. Someone didn't have their tea and crumpets last night.
Fake ass accent.
Somebody didn't eat their tea and crumpets last night. Whose tea and crumpets were pissed in last night? They someone pissed in my Cheerios. Some man all day.
Hey, can I say something? Can I say something? You know, if you say something like, if you say fuck yourself or some shit like that, they will get mad. Cause I played with some fucking UK people before, and they taught me some stuff how to get UK people.
Really? But they all swear and shit like, and you know what I'm saying?
I know, right?
Like you watch The In-Betweeners on UK, and that's the best show in the world.
I know, that show's hilarious. What is it on now?
Nothing. It's not on anything, bro.
That was a good show.
The only way that you can get it now,
so retarded.
you should. Mom will never do it, but if you sign up for a VPN, which is a virtual private network, you can switch which makes it so no one can track you. So like, I can have a VPN and I can set it to like Chicago. I can set it to like Japan. So when someone looks at my IP, it says I'm in Japan. You know what I'm saying?
What the hell
but
you doing?
When you change your...
Yeah, I know. You know what's crazy about that? If you said something like
show them what we're made of.
Feels
like she's like such a goody goody. Like...
He shot his fucking own UAV. Not his UAV,
Yeah, you're trash.
Oh, I thought I was gonna 360 him. That would have been nice. Haha, bro. Your half your team got eliminated. I almost 360'd you. And you're using the easiest gun in the game, bro. Haha.
Oh my god! Oh my god, grandma! Oh my god! Oh my god, grandma! Oh my god! Oh my god, bro! Oh my god!
Oh, and this
fucking Cheerios out of your grandma's butthole.
Hey,
yo,
fucking kidnap. We fucking play with that fucking crackhead bitch, that Captain Crack.
Wipe out the objective.
Captain,
we played with them before.
That's some interesting shit, bro.
Captain queefs a lot.
You know what I feel bad for? I told that autistic kid I'd be his friend. He sent me an invite. I never accepted it. He's probably sitting there waiting.
If you're autistic, don't be trying to make
his grandma, because he's autistic, so lives with his grandma. His parents gave him up, and she's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "This kid said he wanted to be my friend, but I'm just sitting here waiting now," and his eyes are going different directions. He's like,
he turns his head and looks at her.
I was trying to teach him that like autism really does speak, and it's me. I'm here. Here I am. Oh, bro, this fucking crossbow is just so behind you. Isn't this crossbow sexy like this? I can't even lie.
That must be a girl, bro.
Chin up, we're not done yet.
You're fluffy, bro.
Yo, Balsam Jr., bro.
How do you say that?
It's gone, mate. It's
hey, hon. When you come back over here, near where you get Roni's food ready on that counter, is the other bag. Is the other mason jar. I had to watch because it still smelled like the dog's treats. Could you bring it over here when you come out?
Protect the objectives.
Basically, the mason jar. Yeah, it's on where Roni makes her food. When you come over here, could you bring it to me? Alright. Because the whole apartment smells like this bud the kid gave me, bro. I feel like it smells everywhere. Every time I smell something, I feel like everyone can smell it in the whole building.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know. There's gonna be like a nosy spot.
Well, nah, what's fucked up is like, I guarantee you that they're the snitch type of person, right? But the other day, there was one of the ladies that lives here, I believe she lives here, was smoking a cigarette down in the hallway.
Yeah, I know.
Inside the hallway. Like, checking her mail, and I'm like, huh, yeah, but I don't see why she can get in trouble. Well, first of all, I'm not going to be the one that snitches about it, obviously. But I don't know how she could get in trouble, because anywhere on the building, and I've been to all 3 entrances, does it say this is a smoke-free building. The other apartment building I lived in said it. There's no smoking indoors. It said it even in our lease. Here, it's not on the lease, and it's not on any of the walls. So it's like, I keep forgetting to. Maybe I'll do it today. I'm gonna have to like *67, block my phone number, and call the building and be like, because they just cleaned out the apartment above us. The people moved out, so I know it's available. I looked it up online. I'm gonna call them like, hey, is this available? And they're like, yeah, like, it doesn't say no smoking. Is there no smoking? And if they say yes to me over the phone, I'm just gonna start smoking in my apartment. Bro, cause I already go out on my breaks to smoke and come up and work high. Imagine if I could just smoke a blunt while I'm talking to someone on the fucking on the phone with people. Comeback season, I'm about to change my skin for you. My fucking. Alright, we're gonna go. We're gonna go.
I'm using the XM4.
I'm using the FAR 23.
Getting it to the shot, and she said, "Say you don't get COVID." Like what?
I'm definitely not getting this shot because
I'm young anyway. I can't die from it.
Yeah, pop it, hey, pop it.
I'm definitely not getting the shot because.
Guys that I don't know.
Not even that, bro. I'm definitely not getting the shot for myself because if I haven't gotten sick yet, I'm not gonna get sick, bro.
Bro, when Corona first started, I swear to God, I got it. And once you get it once, you can't get it again.
Yeah, no, me too. I was
sick since, bro. I literally haven't even like had a cold. Like I have like runny nose and shit sometimes.
Carry it down.
Not a cold.
I know that everybody says that too, but me and Selena were both really sick before that shit came too. Like it was before it was even announced. No, me too. I was like
crying in class because my eyes were watering and my nose was running. That's how sick I was. I couldn't stop, bro.
I couldn't.
I felt like I was dying.
We were sick. We were sick one at a time, bro. But I had to call out of work for like a week and a half. I couldn't. When I told them I went to the doctor and I said that they said I have pneumonia, but it was really probably COVID because I couldn't even move, bro. My whole body was so sore. It felt like You've never been to a gym to work out, right? The first day
like
after your
school, yeah, but not like a real gym.
Bro, but so like when I used to go to the gym, I'd go for like 4 hours at a time, maybe 5, just because you don't work out the entire time you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But alright, what's it called?
Dude does this every match. He looks at me and then runs to the middle. He keeps running. And then look, now he's back. Fucking kills me, bro. That's so annoying.
Oh, so the thing about working out, bro, you're not like running on the treadmill, because then your legs will feel like the way your legs did today. But the first day you have after working out with weights, bro, you're so sore. Like I was getting so sore after the post workout, which is the day after, that like my arm, if I bent my arm a certain direction, it would start to like close on itself and start locking up the muscles. He's right there in front of the tank. He's going to B. He's going towards B. He's running towards B.
Like not stretching and shit. That's why people like stretch before they work out.
I don't want to lie to you, Requiem, but I think he's behind you. I think he ran to the other bomb. Wait, both bombs are pretty close in this map. What am I saying? He has to plant. Put your field mic down. You need a field mic? We need to win this. We have to win, bro. Put your field mic down, my guy. Please.
You must do it.
Put it down, bro. Please, please, put it down. Please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Just put it down. Make me happy. He's gonna... Okay.
Oh, my God.
Exemplary work, MI6. Just what the doctor ordered.
Hey, that little kid's laugh's turning me on. Can I get your fucking, like... Can I get your MySpace account, bro? Damn, no one thought that was funny. I thought that was a pretty good one.
Good attachments on there. I'm fucking with him.
Whoa! I almost just threw my controller.
Damn, Nate, you didn't think that was funny? The video I sent you the other day of Mickey fucking me?
Liquidate all objectives.
What?
I sent you a video of me with Mickey. I was like, oh!
Yeah, it was.
That's so retarded, bro.
That's like a creepy ass filter that he's like that.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And I just, like, I was so high when I did, I was so high when I was making that, I was like, damn, I was looking at, like, should I send it? Oh, he put a trophy system down, and I feel like since I didn't get a kill this round, I let you guys down.
Yeah, he's in the corner.
Whoa,
right
lady. Oh, that lady just died, but what gun was she using? That was a dope ass gun.
I'm 6:30. I would think Auntie's like that type of person that wakes up at like 3 a.m.
just to start snooping. Not if she slept in Olivia's room, she's probably snooping around once again.
Nah, she didn't.
On your field mic, on your field mic, on your field mic. Go in the house, go in the house right now.
Wait, Auntie was really in there?
Yeah, because I heard a door open, and when I came home, Olivia's door was closed.
Damn, that's why I don't give Olivia the packaging when she buys edibles.
That's a hard fail, MI6.
I put them in like a sandwich bag.
Anyway. They don't go in my room. I have like ways to tell if they even open the door.
You should set
a sandal behind the door, so if I walk in and the sandal is moved, then that means someone open the door.
You know what's crazy?
No
oh, we lost? I'm tight.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh, bro.
You were gonna say something.
I don't remember, but hold on. Actually, I gotta back off for a second. I just got some cool calling cards I want to check out. I don't care.
Crazy. I've been using the same gun the whole time we've been playing.
Damn, for real?
Yeah,
Like all day today?
Oh, it is level. Never mind. I'm getting shit.
Like just all day.
Since we got on.
I was gonna say is Olivia would have to get an Xbox for this to work, and I don't care if I have to buy it for you. But when Far Cry 4 comes, Far Cry 6 I think it is comes out, you gotta watch the game. You gotta watch the trailer for it now. But I want you, me, and Selena to play it. It's an online co-op game, and you can play like team deathmatch and stuff. But the co-op part, you do a story mode, and it's like this like you walk up to like different bases and like you hunt animals. But like I don't know if you've ever seen a Far Cry game, but we all have to play it, bro, because it'd be too late for me to want to play Borderlands over again. That's too big of a game for you to download. But this Far Cry shit is so fucking fun, bro. Like so fun. You walk up to these bases and it's like just like a little camp, an army camp, you know what I mean? But they're not army men. It's like the resistance. It's like niggas in like a foreign country, you know?
Yeah.
And you can choose to take it over stealthy or go in guns a-blazing. Or if there's all of us playing co-op on it, we can have like one person in the back sniping, one dude using a bow and arrow, because the bow and arrow aspect in that game is dope. And if you do a bow and arrow, you shoot a guy in the head, and you can go up and pick up his body and move it. They won't even know. Sometimes you can set traps in the bodies, so the whole fucking team comes over and looks at it, and the whole body blows up. Whose fucking mic's shitty, bro? It's too early in the morning for you to have your fucking. Look at all the PlayStation. Look at all the PlayStation kids in the thing. It says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yo, I'm using gamer, bro. Shut off that echo, my dude.
Where the fuck you that 5 below?
What, bro? You sound like you haven't slept in like 2 days, bro. You about to pass out? You need to calm down. I'm not garbage. Don't talk to me that way. Please. You know what's hilarious, Nate?
What?
So everything that I've talked about today, like up from when I was talking about that black guy to now, has been recording. So I was thinking, if I became famous, Nardwar's gonna be like, "Do you remember this guy?" And that nigga shows up that wanted me to suck him off. I'm like, "What the fuck? How'd you know about that?" He's like, "He contacted us."
Oh shit, you
looking for him. Bro, who's the guy shitty mic? I need to mute this kid.
Damn, what happened? Stay godly. Yo, stay godly. You said you guys what? What happened?
You guys are famous, huh?
I'm famous, yeah.
Eliminate the
Oh,
objective.
nice. Keep it like that, dude.
Hell yeah.
Carrier down.
I'm not talking to you. Excuse me. Have some manners.
Yeah, bro, have some fucking manners. You only speak when spoken to, bro, alright?
Young lad.
You don't speak to Kiwi, you fucking listen, bro. We already taught you. Do you want me to lock you in the bathroom with her again?
Ow. That's like, I was so pissed off this morning. I got in the shower and you know they had that stupid ass perch in the shower for her?
Yeah. I shoved it up my ass.
Fell, and I was like, I was gonna fucking throw it. I was like, bro, you kid, like, I was like, why do they even have this in here, bro? Who the fuck showers with their animal?
You guys should just. You're like, Kiwi, we're gonna put you in here alone. Just let us know when you're done. She's like, wah. You go in there and she's all shampooed up herself. I had to mute that kid, bro. It's too echoey.
Yeah, I know. I muted him and it's still echoing.
No, you moved the wrong kid, bro.
I thought I did. No, I did. I don't know why he was unmuted. I muted him.
EKIA.
It's so bad that I heard your voice coming through him too.
Damn. No, I had it muted.
Kidney shot.
Switching rally points.
What happened?
I don't know.
You know what's crazy? If you had, it doesn't matter because you would have been too high, but you should have ate that other edible I told you to eat when you were here. You're like,
ate
nah.
all of them.
No, I offered you one of the chocolate things, and you were like, no. It's like, damn, pussy.
Why? What are they?
They don't. So I've already eaten like 5 of them. There's 10 in a pack. They taste like mini little brownies, but they're more like chocolatey than a brownie, so it's like more like a fudge piece. But the first one I had tasted disgusting, like weed, and then I ate 2 more the next day, and then 2 more earlier today, and they didn't taste nasty. So I didn't like those M&Ms because didn't they have a hint of Wonka bar in them? To you?
Yeah, like
the aftertaste.
I
Yeah.
ate them, I tasted it.
That's because that's the white stuff that was all around it. Did you like? This is gonna sound weird, but you should have put the package and like tipped them all into your mouth because some of the powder would still get you high.
Yeah, that's how I did it. I didn't pull them out.
Damn, and you know what you have to buy next? Because you'd be able to smoke it in the house because it doesn't smell like it, just blow it out the window. Is it's called a nectar collector. That little thing I have to smoke my dabs. You know, I heat up the tip and then just suck through it.
Oh yeah.
You should get one of those, bro, and then I can start selling you like some dabs because it's $30 for a whole thing of it. But like I can sell you like half of one or something for like 10. You know what I'm saying? So you can hit those in the crib, bro. Because one little hit of those things, and you get high for like 6 hours, bro.
Switching rally points.
And you, if your tolerance is getting too high for weed because you smoke cigarettes, you could move to dabs, and mom would never know as long as it wasn't that smoky in your room. They don't smell like nothing. Because that's what I smoke in the house now, bro. I can't smoke the weed in the house, but I smoke my dabs. I want to get a dab rig. It's called Puffco. You know what that is?
Nah, but I know what a rig is.
Well, there's one called a Puffco. They sell cheap ones on Amazon, like non-name brand ones, and they're like $80, $90, but the real one is like $200 to $300, and it looks like this like upside down cone / bong thing, and you literally press the button on the. You set it to what temperature you want, because like the hotter it is, the more harsh the smoke is. But no matter what the temperature burns it at, you still get high. You don't get higher for being harsher, but some people just like a thicker, harsher smoke. You know what I mean? So you turn it on to your whatever temperature you want, bro, and then you hold on. You turn it to whatever temperature you want, and then you just press a button on it, and it heats up for 15 seconds, and it goes beep, and then you put your piece of dab in it and just suck it through, and you're smoking the dab.
Yeah, I know what the. Yeah, I've seen those.
Well, I don't know if you. I didn't know if you were talking about the rigs with like where you had the light with a lighter.
You shut up.
You shut up, bro.
I ain't talking to you.
No, you shut up.
But I'm talking to you.
Yeah, and I'm talking to you, Billy.
Why you talking to me? Because I'm not talking to you.
I'm talking to you, Billy.
My name's Billy.
What's your name?
I ain't gonna tell you my name.
Why, bro? What am I gonna do?
It's crazy how it's really gonna
Switching
rain.
rally points.
What's your name then?
Nick. What?
Crazy,
I know.
right?
I'll never tell. What?
How it's really gonna rain every day.
I know. At least it's not right now, though. Like, if Auntie's gone, maybe you don't think she snuck out?
It says all day, so.
What do you know when Auntie wakes up? Because Kiwi's like, time to squawk.
Yeah.
Kiwi wakes up and she's like, it's a good day to fuck some shit up.
I woke up like this.
I'm trying to figure out why the house.
Out there, wait. Old.
I'm trying to figure out why it's. Wait, you said Junior's waiting up there cold?
Make it 0.
Nah, I turned his light on.
Damn, bro. I haven't fed my bearded dragon in probably like 3 months. Like, just lettuce though. I've been feeding him lettuce, but I haven't fed him like meat in like almost a whole year, I think. The other day I fed him those giant mealworms. You know, like the ones you can get in there like crunchy.
Oh yeah.
I fed him those, bro, and he ate like I fed him a 50 pack. He ate all 50 in one day, and I put lettuce in there. But like, I don't know. It doesn't matter about the feeding thing. That's just why he's a little bit skinny. But every time his light's not on, he looks like he's like dead, bro. And then he gets like really super, like he gets skinnier than he actually is. And then when I turn his light on, he's like waking up. He's like, yes, and he fucking like breathes out or something. And you know that has yours ever slept for more than a day in a row? You know they go into hibernation in the winter, right?
One time I thought Junior got out. He never goes under a rock, and I couldn't. And he.
Damn, because once when we first moved out of our first apartment, I had left him in that apartment. It wasn't cold and everything, but I left him in the apartment for like for like a whole week, and didn't even go and check on him. So he had no water. I felt bad, and he sat in his big water dish that he fits in perfectly, like a little like pool thing he has, and just slept in there. Like I kept moving I like shook the tank violently and everything, and he wouldn't wake up at all. I'm like, damn, I thought he was dead, and like I didn't want to touch the body, so I grabbed him by the tail to take him out, and he fucking wakes up, and I'm like, nigga. So I look it up, and I'm like, damn. So he was hibernating, and I woke his fucking ass up.
I mean, I threw that grenade at that guy and he killed me, but...
Tell me why COD hasn't made an update to when you die, you automatically watch who's in your party.
Yeah, I know, that's what I said, bro. It's so annoying, I don't like going through. I stopped, like, looking, I just watch whoever it lands on.
I'm gonna look at the settings and see if there's a thing for that.
I think it's funny how like Mom or Tommy would like sit in front trying to get her to like step up and she's just like freaking out. I'm like,
Kiwi?
no, like that's weird. Yeah. They're like, no, it's okay. Like just leave her alone, bro. Who gives a?
You're like, she doesn't like it.
Nobody like.
Damn, bro. When you move out of there, you're gonna have to move into like an apartment, or if it came down to it and like you had a job and you can afford another like an apartment or some sort of thing, I would have me and Selena move into like a 2-bedroom apartment. I'd let you move in with us. Like obviously you'd have to pay your own rent, but like, you know what I mean?
Time's against us.
Yeah, like I want to buy like one big house.
Well,
Not
that's like
big, but like a house.
this chick that sells like edibles and shit that I used to know. She used to work with me at I want to say it was Joe's maybe. Now she lives in like East Bumfuck, bro. It sucks because she has so many things that you would want to buy and that I always want to buy. She always has carts. She always has like edibles I never heard about. Like they almost seem like they're like fake or legit. Like you'll never know until you fucking try them. Like those pretzels today. Those could be a scam, bro. I feel like I'm getting high after, but I always smoke after I eat them. You know what I mean? And they didn't taste like anything. At least like some of the edibles. Some of them have like a slight nasty ass taste, so I know like, oh, like if it tastes really nasty, like the nastier it tastes, the more high I think I'm gonna get. Cause I'm like, damn, they didn't take enough of the weed out of the chocolate. But she just bought a house, bro. It was supposed to be for her, because her mom's like our mom, I guess. Like I've never heard about it, but she bought a house and she's always posting on Snapchat looking for people to move in it because she bought it for her brother and sister, and for her to move out of her mom's house to go there. And she moved into the house because she sells so many drugs that she bought like a 6 fucking apartment house, like a 6-bedroom house. It's like a mansion, bro. Every time it's on Snapchat, I'm like, damn. And her fucking family didn't want to move in. Like I hate mom. I hate mom, but imagine me being like, oh my mom, I'm a famous rapper now. I just bought a mansion, but you guys can move in. You have your own separate shit. What? Yeah. She would be like, I would never. Imagine if I said that and she said no. Like, how dumb are you? Her fucking family said no to her, bro, and I'm like, what? Like, she didn't say it to me physically. It was just on the story. I was reading whatever the story said. You know what I mean? I mean that's crazy, but like, I wouldn't really want to live. Definitely not with mom. Definitely not. But like, I wouldn't mind it. Like, it was you and Olivia, bro, because then we can live somewhere where it's like, you just smoke in the fucking crib. You fucking
switching rally points.
Like, one of us will all of us can start streaming and then post each other's streams on each other's. Like, we'll all have to. All 3 of us. I don't know about Olivia because she probably wouldn't want to go along with the gaming part. But like, all 3 of us, bro, could create Twitches or whatever, get this Mixer, whatever you stream on. You know, stream on all the platforms. I wonder if you can stream on more than one platform at once. I think so. If you get an Elgato capture or whatever they're called. But yeah, but if we have Xbox, that's probably the easiest thing for you to think. But if all 3 of us create gaming Twitters, create a group name, create like some sort of logo for, or some sort of character to represent this, because some, you know what I mean, whatever. Long story short, and we all post each other on each other. Even just make a Facebook just to post a link, or just me and Selena can handle that. One of us would get famous, or people would start watching us because there would be 3 links on 3 different people's things. You know what I'm saying? And then what you do is, like, we'd all have laptops in there that are always charging, and you set yours to watch mine, I set mine to watch yours, and Selena sets hers to watch You know what I mean? Whatever we do, so all of us look like we have one viewer.
Okay, I'm calling it. All operators proceed to exfil point.
Hello,
How
Nate.
we just lose? Yeah.
We lost because I did shitty, bro, and you did 1 and 7, bro.
I know this
What
map is
happened?
kind of ass.
What? That's what I'm telling you. If you take the,
literally like crying inside.
that's what I'm telling you. If you take these, I'll take that because that's my food. Oh, put it on my desk. Put it right there, and you can put yours on top. And I know you want to nap, and I'm telling you, I wanted to sleep. But if you take an Adderall, it will. You know how it affects you. It will wake you right up.
I know, but like, fuck. Because then I won't be able to sleep later.
You know, I don't know.
No, I know, but then you just take another one and stay up longer, and then sleep when you crash. What time is your appointment there?
My
Damn.
prostate checked out.
So just tell me to leave right away after it's done.
I am gonna tell them that.
I might not sleep though. I might be still awake. Me wakey boy. I don't want to switch right now, Nate. But like, oh, you just yawned, so you're tired. And see, if I was tired, I would have yawned back, but I didn't.
Anyways.
See it?
What do we play, Fortnite? Get on
Oh,
Fortnite
there's
right now.
racist
Ew, this server looks
shit
so
in here.
trash.
I was gonna say we could play Fortnite, or
Right now?
if you stayed up long enough, I would switch over to Forza eventually and level up my car. But you're tired, bro, aren't you?
Not that tired. I
It
have
doesn't-
$20, I'll get like monster. I'm not that.
Damn, cause if it would, if it would actually work, bro, I would see if Auntie would drive you somewhere so you can get some caffeine pills.
Guess I'm at. They don't car. I've never been. I've bought them twice and they've never. Asked.
So this is gonna sound weird because it sounds like it's a sex pill, but when you go to 7-Eleven on the where they sell like the Tylenol and stuff for you can buy. Oh well, any type of store. If you see these in there, there's a pill called Extends, EXTENZE, and it says for male performance, and it looks like a sex pill, but I've taken them before and they don't give you boners. That's not what they're for. But it just gives you energy, bro. Like it literally feels like you're taking an Adderall, and it's this big red pill. You wanna go to Fortnite now? I'm gonna switch right now. It's up to you. I'll keep playing COD. I don't give a fuck.
Right now?
If you want, yeah, you wanna go?